not worry.
Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new Do Not Worry stream. I'm your host, Anthony, coming to you live from the heart of Lebanon in the 09. I am joined by my lovely girlfriend, Demi. How's it going? We didn't get a chance to fix your frame too much. It doesn't look bad.
Also, like, I just came from work, no makeup, no anything, so, like, don't judge. That's fine. That's fine. How are you guys?
Let's check the split screen. Looks okay. How's everybody doing? Yeah, excuse everyone. I have a lot of anxiety right now. If you guys see how much sweat is under my jacket right now,
We can't see.
my t-shirt. If I just showed you guys how much sweat is underneath there, I don't know. I've had a lot of anxiety just for the last like 4 hours or something. So if I'm a little bit all over the place, please forgive us. Also, this episode is not all that well organized. It's a little bit all over the place, guys. Okay, we got a lot of bad news. Beirut southern suburbs just got mass evacuation orders by the Israeli army. They're expecting like 200,000 people or something to like just up and leave in like a couple hours before they start bombing the living shit out of the place. Roads were filled with people worried about leaving. People that were in just the vicinity. You don't even have to be in the suburbs to be affected by the blast, depending on what they use. If they're out there using bunker busters, so people are out there opening windows, cracking windows, checking up on family. Then we got like 5 phone calls from her family like you need to get out of Beirut right now.
Out of Beirut.
You need to leave now. Leave now.
It's pretty bad. And like, we hadn't known, we're all working, and then suddenly there's so many messages, so many phone calls. It was pretty intense.
Yeah, so it's pretty it's kind of all over the place. And again, like, I mean, we're the lucky ones because we're not being asked to evacuate right now.
There's so many displaced people. People like just camped on the streets. Yeah, there's nowhere to go anymore.
Yeah, we're gonna look at all of that. We're gonna react to just like what's kind of happening here. A lot of like just crazy shit happening. Before we get going, let me just take a second to remind you guys, if you guys would like to support the channel, you can do so via Patreon. Here, let me bring up the Patreon logo. If you guys want some exclusive content, Nour and Karine uploaded a bizarre show called Fantasy Board Review, episode 1, where they're reviewing strange books. There's like a bear having sex with a vampire. There's bestiality involved. If you guys want some of that fun content, feel free to join Patreon and join the ranks of people like Eliad Mujabbir, superhero patrons like Khawlan Ahmad, Bonnie Buns, Bader, Jordan M, blonde patrons like Bomb Venusaur, Daniel Nechley, Mercedes W, Kaja, Jor Flipton Ram, and Dan Ahmad, unidentified Florida man, and Lorea Zabaleta. And brand new abductee patrons like Jade, Selena Francis, Yusra Yusuf, as well as Bertram Balk, the Pigeon, Wax Wolf. If you guys want to watch the ladies, they're not going to be, I don't know when I'm going to have them back on the show, just because it's just not very safe generally for people to move around in Lebanon right now, drive around, go from one place to the next, driving around at night. Like, they evacuated Beirut, but they still haven't hit it since the evacuation orders. So are they saving all their ammunition for the nighttime, for like, so who knows? It's just safer for people to stay home right now, or not to be home, or to evacuate their home sometimes. So it's just going to be me, and right now we're lucky to have Demi here. Thank you for having sharing your presence with us, yeah, Demi.
Thank you for having me. It's not nice to be alone during these times.
It is kind of shit. So Jim, you're calling me a prude? Why are you calling me a prude? Thank you for the $2 dono, Jim. Oh, we're getting donations already. Booze and Rich sends €2. Says, be safe, please. Thank you, Booze and Rich. Thank you so much. Thank you for the dono. Sashi253 has just gifted 5 Do Not Worry memberships. Holy shit. Sashi, thank you so much. W's in the chat for Sashi, folks. Yeah, we have a membership goal, folks. If you guys want to support the channel, you can also do so by becoming a member. Members get an exclusive live stream every single week. I'm supposed to do members live stream tomorrow at some point in the afternoon. So, don't hold me to it just because Lebanon is going through some shit right now. But I mean, hey, for the most part, members should be getting a live stream tomorrow. We have, you know, a lot of stuff to talk about and to catch up on. And Jim D. Duke has just gifted 5 Do Not Worry memberships. Holy shit, we got 10 gifted members. W's in the chat for Jim. W's in the chat for Sash. You guys are sweethearts. Thank you so much. You guys don't have to do any of that to support the channel. Let me just take a second to thank patrons, and I also react to Gordon Ramsay Kitchen Nightmares on Patreon, guys. So a lot of exclusive content. Members, our lovely members, let me thank some of our members like Mehcat000, Jan MXV, Danny Pie 2, Mario TX 6386, TW Twables or T Wables, Aziz 8399, Sadistic Noodle 431, Lazy Lefty, Lab Goats, Mayhem 5980, and Starry RT, and Big Dick Cat Girl. My favorite new member, Big Dick Cat Girl. Welcome, Big Dick Cat Girl. We love you all. Thank you so much for being a member. Whether you've paid for your membership, whether you've been gifted a membership, whether you're out there gifting memberships, we love you, appreciate you. We thank you so much. Thank you for helping us keep the show going. We appreciate you guys so much. With that down, also speaking of members and stuff, I told you guys we were planning on doing a subathon. Oh, also Robin Kep sends a $10 super chat. Says, "Be safe." Thank you so much, Robin. You guys are being way too kind. Stop it. Everybody stop. Haley D just gifted 5 Do Not Worry memberships. Irene the Dream sends a $5 dono. Says, "Can't hang today, but sending love as always. Be well, everyone." Irene, thank you guys so much. You guys are being insane. Irene, we love you so much. Thank you. Everybody go check out Irene's channel. You guys are all being way too kind. Okay, so I told you guys we're going to do, and Irene, come back anytime you want, please. And Haley, thank you guys. 15 memberships already. You guys are insane. Okay, so speaking of memberships, everyone, I told you guys that we were planning. Let me get rid of the Patreon thing here. We told you guys that we're planning on doing a subathon mid-month, and I think the subathon might still happen. Okay, the subathon for the most part could still be happening, but it is going to be happening in parallel with something much more important than the subathon. We're doing a fundraiser, folks. Okay, we're doing a fundraiser. We're going to try to raise money for the families and the people that have been displaced by Israel, people that have to leave the south, people that are leaving the Beirut suburbs today, and for however many weeks or months this is going to last. I am teaming up for now. I don't know if we're adding any more people that we're going to try to donate to, but for now we're teaming up with Nation Station. They are a nonprofit here in Lebanon that specialize in basically feeding hungry people. And anytime there's a mass displacement like this, they're like some of the first on the ground, preparing daily meals to send out to families, to people in need. We literally went out to meet with them today. Demi and myself, we went. They're very close to her tattoo shop.
Yeah, they're such nice people. They've been doing this for so long. Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, you know, they have a lot of experience in this, sadly. So we went to visit them. We took some photos just to share with you guys. It's basically an old converted gas station.
Right after the blast, they converted it.
Right after the August 4th blast. And wait, what? Haley just gifted another 5 memberships.
That's so sweet.
Haley, thank you so much. W's in the chat for Haley, guys. W's in the chat. That's way too kind, guys. Stop it, guys. This is a gas station that like went to shit after the August 4th blast. They converted it into like a community center, like the car wash area. Which we're gonna show you in a second. They converted that into like a massive kitchen right here. This used to be a car wash. Look at this. Now you have people in there, volunteers, just prepping meals every single day. Usually, what I remember from Nation Station, when like there isn't a mass crisis going on, they prepare meals for like the elderly and the underprivileged in the area. So like I remember when I lived in that area, a bunch of like very sweet, like just old people would line up with their Tupperware, and they would go in there, and the people at Nation Station would just like fill out their Tupperware with like a whole 2-3 days worth of food, freshly cooked food in that kitchen, and then the elderly would get to take it home, and they would have food for the next few days. And these like Lebanon doesn't have social services. People don't get social security when they're old. If you don't have any savings, and after the economic crisis that hit Lebanon and wiped everyone's savings away, those elderly needed something to eat, and Nation Station was there. So, and when there's a mass migration event like what's happening now, they also get a bunch of extra volunteers, and they start sending out dishes for people that have been displaced. Here's a dude manning the rice section. Look at that. 2 giant pots of yellow saffron rice. Delicious. Here they are. They're like bagging up meals right now. There's Ramadan that's happening. It's the holy month of Ramadan for vast majority of Lebanese people that are now celebrating Ramadan. So they're having to celebrate in the streets, outside of their homes, in the cold, without any safety, without any protection. So these people are out there providing them with meals. They're currently, I think, we talked pretty quickly, so I don't remember. I think right now they're currently at like 600 to 800 meals a day. Their goal ideally is to get to 5,000 meals per day. Like they want to be able to feed 5,000 meals per day. They sent me like their whole budget. We know how much money exactly they would need to like be able to feed a certain amount of people, and I can share some of those numbers with you right now just to tell you what kind of, I'm not going to show you guys the budget, but just to give you guys an idea of what it's going to cost to feed all these people.
Do we even know how many people are actually displaced, like around, not like, you know, around
right now? At the very least, yeah, right now it's, you got to say like 400,000. It's hard to like,
so no, they're aiming to feed 5,000 people, and that's technically not even like what, 5% of the actual number of people displaced. So yani, that's a huge effort already, and there should be nation station all across the country to just actually resolve what's happening. So it's an insane effort, honestly, on their end.
So this is some more of like just the artwork that's outside. Here's a video. Let's show.
You guys, by the way, if you're in Lebanon, you can go volunteer any day. Any day, they would love volunteers. Who don't forget the people that started this. They're so tired of doing this. Kamena, most of them have like become logistics, so operations. With like manning an operation this big is really, really tiring. So any extra help would be super, you know, beneficial. If you have like an hour or two to spare, I'm sure they would really appreciate it.
Of course, just look up Nation Station on like Instagram, and then you can reach out. Like we spoke to Josephine, who was really sweet. She knows the show. She recognized me. They know the show. I think she mentioned her husband. I think his name was Mazen. If I'm getting it wrong, he used to force her to watch the show, which is nice. So here are some of the lovely volunteers. W's in the chat for these volunteers, everybody. They out here doing God's work, cooking for everybody. Here's another video of them like plating. You know us Arabs love our rice, especially if it's yellow, okay?
Yellow rice?
Yellow rice? Goddamn. You get any Arab on their knees begging for that rice. And you guys are going to see actually my old high school friend Samit, who's like one of like the head chefs over there. He's going to make an appearance at the end of this video, so... he told us like they're not getting a lot of donations because look, Lebanese people are kind of broke, folks. Okay, we just went through an economic crisis. People don't have a lot of money. We go through wars every 6 to 12 months.
There ain't no money left.
There ain't no money left, and people that were happy to donate like a year ago are now way more reluctant to donate because they're like, how often is this going to fucking happen? Like, so they told me they're struggling with funds, particularly from Lebanon. So we're gonna need our American and European friends to do the heavy lifting on this one.
These people, you can donate your time. That's free.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, babe, did you see that, by the way?
No.
Did you recognize this person?
Yo! What the hell? He was there?
He was there. He was helping in the kitchen.
Actually, he was volunteering?
I don't know what he's doing. I told him Atik Lafi.
Guys, this is the man. He's an Egyptian man. He has been picking up the trash at Cosmic for 2 years now. He's an amazing person. Yahubi Nation Station, you know, like this man barely makes a living wage, and he's there.
Like, look how small. Like Lebanon is such a tight-knit community that look, the guy who helps Demi at the shop is standing right there with
He doesn't just pick up the trash. He does so many little odd jobs. He's such a nice person. And actually, right before we went to Nation Station, he came by the studio, and he was telling us how his 4-year-old daughter is like literally traumatized by the bombs.
Oh yeah, they're telling her it's fireworks.
And they're telling her it's fireworks. Like, imagine a father having to like embrace his daughter and have to like lie to her about what's happening, and she's just fucking scared. It's mortifying, honestly.
And like, they're Egyptian. They got nothing to do with this. Like, let them go. Leave the Egyptians alone. Like, yeah, so it's like, it's such a small world that like the guy who helps you at Cosmic is
solidarity.
He's hanging out with my high school friend. Like, it's such a small world. So that's my friend Samir. Look at that hunk, chopping up some veggies, chopping up some cucumbers, making sure everybody's fed. They're making, look at that. I'm be lift for sandwich. So we call it lift sandwich, guys. We roll a sandwich in Lebanon. We roll our sandwiches. So this is where hopefully the vast majority of the money will go. Now, if we end up raising more money than we ever anticipated, then shit. My goal is if we can raise $2,000, that would be great. Let me give you guys some insight into how much it costs to feed this many people. I'm not going to cut to my screen. Actually, let me just put it here just to be safe. Actually, no, fuck, I'll put it here. So, for example, right now during Ramadan, if they want to prepare 1,000 suhoor meals, suhoor is like the early breakfast meal that they prepare. It's a very early breakfast thing. Oh, we're getting some super chats, by the way. One second, let me just catch up. Darth Raven from Star Wars. Sends a $10 dono. Thanks so much, Darth Raven. And says, along with the barbarity and utter void of humanity about all of this, it's wild that that all of this is being done officially in the name of a tale that's basically just like Johnny Appleseed. I know. It's a fantasy. Biblical prophecies and like promises made in the Bible and like, you know what I mean? First of all, Darth Raven, thank you so much for the generous $10 dono.
Is it promises made in the Bible, or are they literally trying to fulfill it? Okay.
It's a made up prophecy.
There's a reason they burned the effigy of.
So who gives a shit what's promised in the Bible?
You know.
Polish Pusher sends a $5 donor. Thanks so much, Polish Pusher. And says, maybe everyone knows, but there are evacuation orders in Bekaa Valley for Dours, Mejdaloun. Sorry, and Bitad, forgive my spelling. No, your spelling is good. They're also doing mass evacuation orders in Ba'ahalla. Can you check Twitter, babe?
My sister just sent me something. It seems like something happened.
Yeah, guys, there's gonna be a lot of breaking news.
Israeli Broadcasting Corporation, the Israeli army is getting ready for a major assault on Dahiya. It's gonna happen soon. It's gonna happen soon.
Good thing you left.
Yeah, we were sitting on our like nerves, like we thought it was gonna happen while we were at the studio. For 6 hours we were there, Yanima. The first day we try to go back to work.
So for Nation Station to be able to prepare 1,000 suhoor meals per day is $1,900. It's a cost of $1.90 per meal. So if they want to serve 1,000 people in one day and serve them that early breakfast meal before iftar, before they start fasting, that's $1,900 a day. The iftar meal costs them $3.70 per person per day. So if they want to serve 1,000 people in one day, that's $3,700. I don't know where they're going to get all this money from. If we can feed people for one day, if we can help fund 1,000 meals for one day, I mean, we would be doing what we can. I just can't sit back. It feels like, I don't know if it's tasteless. You guys let me know in the chat. Is it tasteless and like bad to do like a subathon? Like in my mind, it could be like a subathon and fundraiser. And obviously the priority would be for the fundraiser. I'm feeling like super nervous about it now. Like I want to get, I'm not going to get as many guests as last time because I want to have some time to do like some fun, silly things in between. Because last time it was like interview after interview after interview. It was like 12 hours of straight interviews. This time I'm going to aim for like 4 to 5 guests or something, or maybe 6 guests at most. And still the fun activities that we were going to do in the subathon, but we'll do them in the fundraiser / subathon, or just fundraiser. Who knows? But I still want there to be some fun stuff. I'm still going to read that chapter of the bestiality book. I'm doing it. Okay, we're doing it. I already told Karine and Nour, I'm like, I need that book. That book needs to be here because I'm going to read a chapter once we hit a certain goal. So look for more details about this fundraiser. It's going to happen either March 15th or 16th. March 15th is a Sunday. I don't know if I should start it on a Sunday. It's going to be at least like 12 hours or something. It's going to be a long fucking live stream. I want to do it as long as I can to raise as much money as possible. Okay, if I could go 24 fucking hours, I'll do it. Like, I don't know. I know YouTube live streams limit 12 hours. We'll do a 2-parter. Don't worry. We just got to raise some money, and I'm going to need you guys' help. And we're going to try to be loud, and let's get famous rich people to donate. You know what I'm saying? Rich fucking, if you guys have influencers that you know, get them to donate. Also, I'm going to need some people's help, like Jim. I want to try to get Brittany Simon on as a guest. I'm trying to find her on like Instagram or Twitter. I can't seem to find her. I need to get in touch with Brittany Simon. If someone could go to Brittany Simon's like Discord and see if she would be available, or like just float, tell her to reach out to me. I also want to try to get guests that I tried to get the first time around. I want to try to get them on this time. So Sean the Black, I hope I can get. Brittany Simon, I hope I can get. Who else did I want to get? Indy Nile, who shouted us out a long time ago, and a lot of you guys discovered our channel because of Indy Nile. I want to try to have Indy Nile on the channel. Maybe iDubbbz to come back again. It will be maybe even some Lebanese faces to pop up here and there. People are sent. Okay, guys, I'm gonna catch up on some of the super chats. Thank you guys so much. A Cult of Christensen sends a $5 super chat and says, "Make sure you pin the GoFundMe link in the YouTube chat so people can access the fundraiser easier. Stay safe." Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna create my own fundraiser page. So I'm gonna create either a GoFundMe or what we use for the Gaza fundraisers has been chuffed. That's what Harley's been using. I'm going to check whichever one works easier. I'm going to link the GoFundMe to my US bank account. You guys will have access to however money we raise, so you guys will know if I'm lying or not. Imagine like the people at Nation Station see that we raise like $2,000, then I go to give them money, like, here's 1,000. They're like, what happened to the other 1,000? So yeah, it's very easy to hold us accountable when everyone can see how much money we've
It's
raised.
all going to be very transparent. We're not looking to benefit from this situation like other people.
Yeah, so we'll have, I'm going to start working on that link. I'm going to start reaching out to people that might want to be on as guests. I'm going to start narrowing and fixing the ideas for like the fun segments and stuff. And yeah, hope to have you guys there. Also, Haley D sends a $5 dono and says, if celebrities can have GoFundMes, then you can have a subathon for the benefit of a Lebanese channel. You know what? If James Vanderbeek, but they're dead. That's the thing, Haley. Those celebrities are dead. Does it still count? R.I.P. James Vanderbeek and what's his name? Dane? Eric Dane. McSteamy, forever.
Yeah.
For now and forever.
I just have to say one thing before we continue.
Of course.
We need to be very careful about what we say here and on the phone, because I just saw a post that said all communications are breached. They've tapped into Ojero and MTC.
They listening right now.
Just don't say any specific areas.
Oh, yeah.
Don't show strike footage or just specific stuff like that.
Oh, strike footage, I have a lot of footage. All we have is a bunch of tweets and footage from
That's how they know if they hit their target or not.
of strikes. I can
No, my
describe them to
sister,
you.
when she called me as I was leaving, the line started making really weird noises, and it sounded like as if she was underwater, you know. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Ooh, Harley's here. I don't recommend GoFundMe for stuff like this. They are funny on Palestine stuff.
So
So maybe
did you use
Chuffed.
last time?
Okay, maybe Chuffed. Harley, I might reach out on the side and just get some of your vast knowledge on the whole situation.
What did you guys use last time?
Chuffed is what Harley's
okay,
been
so
using.
just
Yeah,
use the same thing.
I might use the same thing. Yeah.
If you've had success with it before.
Okay, so Harley sends a super a message. Says Chuffed is better for sure. Fees are lower overall, and I've heard bad things about GoFundMe. RE Gaza fundraisers sometimes not releasing the funds. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. We'll use
Not
Chuffed.
releasing the funds. Wow.
Yeah, because they think like people are going to use it for like nefarious, and people might. I've already had someone on Twitter be like, "You're going to give this money to Hezbollah." I'm like, Jesus fucking
Oh my
Christ,
god.
man.
Oh, guys.
So, Chris sends a $2 dono and says, invite AB. Any money donated is helpful. You know what? Honestly, I mean, AB and Lena's family are in South Lebanon. Like they are.
They should care about what's happening.
They are some of the people that are being evacuated right now. I would imagine that AB and Lena's family, if AB and Lena are down to come, like, bro, just to benefit Lebanon and benefit their families. All guys, in matters of war, matters of life and death, when people are being evacuated, when with the common enemy of Israel, trust me, AB is my ally. AB and Lena are our allies versus the fucking invading IDF. I know it would put them in a very weird position, but like they would be more than welcome if it's to raise money for Lebanon and to try to help families, including their families. Fuck yeah. I'm not that petty. So okay. Let us get into some of the topics. We're just going to do some quick updates about what's happening in Iran. Harley, thank you so much for the information, by the way. And thank you so much for all the work you've been doing and all the fundraisers. I can't even begin to imagine how much money you've helped raise in just this last year by helping organize all of these fundraisers with Bat Hasbara and Noah Sampson and overzealots and us and crazy. Okay. We have some things to talk about. An update on the attack that happened in the Iran school. We're going to get to Lebanon a little bit later. We're just going to just cover some of the things that are happening in Iran, which is like the mother war right now, the overarching war, the umbrella war, which our war exists underneath.
Umbrella war.
Ooh, Sobe says, what's up, chat? Mexican American in Los Angeles standing in solidarity with Palestine, Iran, and Lebanon. Let's go! Sobe 27. I want some Mexican flags in the chat, folks. Mitsubishi Records says, bring Bad Empanada. Mitsubishi Records, I've already had Bad Empanada on the show. I invited Bad Empanada onto the first fundraiser that we did a few months ago. He never answered me. He didn't get back to me, man. I don't know if Bad Empanada still likes me. I got to be honest with you guys. I've done nothing to upset Bad Empanada. I'm still a big fan, but he has a lot of things going on. I could try to reach out again. You know what I mean? Bad Empanada is a goat. But he did not respond. So, it would feel weird for me to be like, hey, you want to come to this one? An Anyway, Chris sends a $5 dono. Chris, enough. Shantam, if you want live, just WhatsApp me, Chris. Chris says, if you want live custom updates of donated money and recent comments showing super chats from Chuffed, I can do that for the stream. Ooh, I found a little trick to display the money. I just create a window on the side that I just refresh to show the money. But so we could try to do that, of course. We'll have some fun. Should I invite? Okay, I'll try. I can try to invite Banat Panada a second time. It's going to make me look like a weird stalker, but sure, if that's what you guys want, we'll do it. Why not? So Middle East Eye has collected 61 names and ages of many of the 168 victims killed in a double tap strike on the Shajarat Tayyibeh primary school in Minab, Iran. The identified victims include students, staff, siblings, including a 2-month-old baby. Here's some photos of some of the little victims. So the victims are as young as 2 months old.
Child sacrifice.
I'm just gonna read some of their names out of respect. And I'm gonna try not to butcher their names. Hana Dahkani, 8 years old. Fatime Salari, 34 years old. Reza Habashian, 7 years old. Arya Bahadori, 9 years old. I wonder if her parents called her Arya because of Game of Thrones. That would be... She's 9 years old, so she was born while Game of Thrones was airing. And I know a lot of Game of Thrones names became super popular, like when the show was airing. And like,
yeah, makes sense.
so that would be extra sad because like, I don't know why it makes me extra sad. It's because I guess I can like relate. Ali Ashgar Zairi, 8 years old. Zahra Bahrami, 7 years old. Ahmad Sultani, 8 years old. Hamid Par Asher Nezhad, 7 years old. By the way, 7, 9, 8, 8, even 34. I'm 34. I'm 35, but like, you know, I was 34 not too long ago. These are children. Fatime Yazdan Panah, young girl, age unknown. Mahdis Nazari, 7 years old. Athena Shamani Nezhad, 6 years old. Amir Ghassam Zairi, 7 years old. Fatime Dorazehi, 10 years old. Arad Ahmadizadeh, 8 years old. Saman Karimzadeh, 7 years old. Fatime Shahdadi, age unknown. Nadia Shamiri, 9 years old. Peram Ranjabari, 9 years old. Mahmoud Ghulaimani, 35 years old. This guy's my age. Fatime Rahdar, 10 years old. Amir Hassan Rasuli, 8 years old. Zahra Behrouzi, 8 years old. And the list goes on and on and on. We're okay, guys. Just a power outage. I know a lot of people assume the worst when it goes dark. We okay. I wish I could read all their names. Rest in peace, little babies. And adults. Let me just turn the light back on. Sorry, just gonna make sure it didn't miss any. Oh, missed a super chat. Polish Pusher sends another $2 dono. It says half Bunky back on. Ooh, Bunker Cat. I'd love to have Bunker Cat back on. Bunker Cat is so fun. Yeah, no, Bunker Cat is an easy guest. The problem is there's so many cool people to have. I say now that I just want like 4 to 5 or 6 guests, and the list is gonna end up being super long. Thankfully, people are busy. A lot of people are probably gonna say no. So. But what we got to try to do is we got to try to get Hassan to donate. We got to try to at least get this this fundraiser in front of like Hassan or some big creators that have like a big ass audience and that could like, you know, that would make a massive difference. Report double tap strike killed 165 Iranian schoolgirls in Minab. An investigation by Middle East Eye finds the deadly strike on Shajarat Tayyibeh girls' school in Minab, southern Iran, involved 2 explosions, with the second blast hitting survivors who had taken shelter after the first attack. So they survived the first attack, and then they're hit with the second blast. Witnesses and Red Crescent medics said students were moved to the school's prayer hall after the initial strike. A second missile then hit the same area. 165 to 181 people were killed, almost all girls aged 7 to 12. Many parents had been called to collect their children when the second strike occurred. Officials say the destruction was so severe that dozens of victims remain unidentified, with DNA testing underway. U.S. and Israeli officials say they are investigating the incident. White House press secretary responds to the clip below from today.
People in this room have fallen for that propaganda.
Hey, did the United States airstrike a girls' elementary school and kill 175 people?
Not that we know of, Sean, and the Department of War is investigating.
Not that we know of. Like, what are we kidding around here, lady? Like, is this a joke to you?
This matter, and I would just tell you very strongly, the United States of America does not target civilians, unlike the rogue Iranian regime that targets civilians, that kills children, that has killed thousands of their...
Well, the U.S., babe, did you know the U.S. never killed civilians?
And children specifically.
And they've never killed
مش
children.
هلا في 150 بنت مثل ما هن راحوا يعني.
No, they've never done it. Lies.
own people in the past several weeks and uses propaganda quite effectively, and unfortunately many people in this room have fallen for that propaganda. So I would caution you from pointing the finger at the United States of America when it comes to targeting civilians, because that's not something that these armed forces do. Reagan. Pointing the finger at the United States of America when it comes to, I would caution you from pointing the finger at the
That sounds like a fucking threat, by the way. I would caution you from pointing the finger at the United States. Like,
for that propaganda. So I would caution you from pointing the finger at the United States of America when it comes to targeting civilians, because that's not something that these armed forces do. Reagan.
as you know, I can't say it, but I'm thinking it. And here is proof. So I mean, the people at DropSite are doing fucking amazing work. So right in the middle of the strike map, U.S. War Secretary Pete Hegseth proudly displayed at a Pentagon briefing today sits Manab, the site of a school in southern Iran. So on their strike map, the U.S. is showing off like all the places that they've been striking in Iran. On their map showing where they've been hitting is the area where that school is. So because people are wondering, did Israel hit the kids? Did the U.S. hit the kids? The American and Israelis are trying to say that it was an Iranian missile that like mis-aimed and like hit. They did the same thing they did the same thing in Gaza when the Israelis blew up a hospital. They tried to blame it on like a rogue Hamas missile. Now they're trying to say that like it's a rogue Iranian missile, but it's looking more and more likely that it was the Americans. So BBC's Tom Bateman asked Pete Hegseth whether the Pentagon knows whose munition hit the school. Hegseth said that the department is still investigating. Journalist Chris Osiek plotted the Manab school green dot on the strike map released by the U.S. military today. It sits directly within the cluster of U.S. strike zones shown on the Pentagon briefing. So right here, they were able to pinpoint. So you see those two red rhombuses? Those were like U.S. strikes, and the green dot is the school. So like they were able to basically pinpoint, like it's most likely the U.S. that killed those girls. Not that it makes a fucking difference if the U.S. or Israel did it. But, you know, like this is...
One hand feeds the other. بس ما هو the point is that how... Like, we know how advanced their technology is. We know how targeted these strikes are. Someone today was talking about last year in the Lebanese war, they like hit one apartment in a whole building.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, بس يعني it's all, once you start seeing what they're hitting, it's very, very clear. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let's see what they have to say.
Why
here.
would they want to kill
Right
150 little kids?
there. You got a tie on.
Yeah. Thank you. Tom Bateman with the BBC. Can you give us an update on what the administration knows, what you know now about the reported strike on a girls' school in southern Iran on Saturday?
All I can say is that we're investigating that. We, of course, never target civilian targets, but we're taking a look and investigating that.
Nice. They're investigating it. We're good, guys. This is a photo of Mikhail Mirdorari's final farewell with his mother. Mikhail, a student from Andimeshk residing in Minab, Hormozgan, was tragically martyred in the U.S. and Zionist regime attack. So he was also one of the victims. Here he is waving goodbye to his mama. Before heading to school, he's got his little glasses on. Let me remove this for a second. He's got his little glasses on with a little thing so that if they fall off, they can hang off his neck. Cute little glasses. He's got his little water flask right here. Cute little blue little flask. He's got his little Nike shoes on. I mean, look at the sweet little adorable kid with the most squeezable cheeks I have seen in a while. The most squeezable cheeks. Yeah. So R.I.P. little boy. Yeah.
No child deserves like to have their lives ended like this, or to even experience this by proxy or anything. And it's just it's a disgrace to how we've let the world be.
All right, I gotta stop looking at this picture. Mithy Eve gifted 5 Do Not Worry memberships. Thank you so much, Mithy Eve. That's way too kind, way too generous. We are not worthy of all this love, guys. Okay. Arya. Oh, another Arya. Is she also named after Game of Thrones? I'm guessing Arya is a common name in Iran. I don't know, guys. Maybe someone can look it up. That would be a fun little fun fact. Is Arya a...
like the Western lore is always stolen from the Arabs, bro.
The Persians,
like
babe, Persians.
Whatever.
The Persians. We are Persians. Israel has blown up Iran's beloved Azadi football stadium. It's a 12,000-seat sports complex loved by many sports enthusiasts in Iran. This is how the U.S. spreads democracy, freedom. Don't you just love it, folks? Look at that. Don't you just love freedom? This is what freedom does to your sports center. Look at this. Guys, W's in the... Oh, we got W's in the chat from Mithy. Mithy, that's way too kind. Way too kind. Mia Lucas says, this made me tear up. Mia, we're all, I think, on the verge of tears looking at that sweet little boy with those sweet little cheeks. So they blew up Iran's football stadium. And here, in case people are wondering, like, what's the big deal? It's just a football stadium. Before and after, Azadi Football Stadium, this architectural masterpiece was almost completely destroyed. So, oh, wow, it was really... Wow, this is fucking beautiful. I did not expect that. Damn, that is very beautiful.
What are we looking at?
That's the football stadium that Israel just destroyed in Iran. That's what it looks like now. Holy fuck, dude. Like, I'm sorry, why is a football stadium a threat to the Israelis, to the Americans?
Because it makes people lose hope.
Are there rockets stored underneath? They're not trying to destroy only military targets in Iran. They're trying to destroy people's psyche, their morale. A football stadium can be a source of joy. It could also be a massive shelter where people, usually, many times, like when natural disasters happen, huge stadiums are used to shelter thousands upon thousands of people. Not that that's necessarily going to be the case here, but like people still want to enjoy sports, compete, have fun, let off some steam. It's just sports. It's part of life. It's just like getting rid of music centers. It's like getting rid of concert halls. It's like getting rid of museums. You're just stripping people away of what makes them, the things that they love. So...
هدف حمله 3 موشک قرار گرفت. متأسفانه تعدادی از هموطنان
والله يستر عندنا الملعب ببيروت هلا المدينة الرياضية شو بدهم يعملوا فيها. So here Suzanne Abulhawa explains why target a football stadium. The answer is simpler than you imagine. Israel literally cannot bear the sight of Muslims around it being anything but subservient, poor, and broken. Israelis cannot bear the sight of modernity and sophistication in the region belonging to anyone but them. I know it sounds far-fetched, but we have generations of being on the receiving end of their hate and jealousy, and we've become experts on their psychology. They are a twisted, demonic, parasitic, hateful, and jealous society because ultimately they are irrelevant to the region and its history. So they want to burn everyone else's lives. So I love this observation. So like they refuse to see any Muslims or Arabs around them happy and thriving, whether it's technologically, financially, emotionally, socially. They just want to see all the Muslims and Arabs around them broken, battered, in need of help, in need of support, in need of aid, not self-sufficient, not self-reliant, not independent. And destroying a football stadium is part of that. It's part of that holistic attack. You know what I mean? They attack your economic centers. They attack your natural resources. They attack the places you go for fun. They attack your cultural centers. They attack your schools. They attack everything. They try to wipe you out from A to Z. And sports and hobbies and competition and a beautiful stadium that represents advanced architecture, they don't want that to stand. They want Iran to look like Gaza. They want the whole Middle East to look like a war zone. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? And that way they can hog all the tourism, they can hog all the resources, they have access to all their airspace, everything. Evelyn OK says a permanent underclass for them to walk on. Exactly. And Andrea Jones, 7193, just gifted 10 Do Not Worry memberships. Holy shit. You guys are going crazy. We got 35 new members today. Y'all are going nuts. Thank you so much. And Mithy, thanks again. Andrea, thank you so much. God damn, guys. Okay. So this is what's happening over and around. There's a lot more to go through quickly. The president had a feel. Oh, okay. So this is why you guys want to know why Trump attacked Iran?
Feeling again based on fact. The president had a feeling again based on fact that Iran was.
He had a feeling.
Going to strike the United States, was going to strike our assets in the region, and he made a determination to launch Operation Epic Fury based on all of those reasons. And the president had a feeling again based on.
I have a feeling that Israel is gonna, fuck us up tomorrow. Can we just
You know what I realized? And no, for a country that's like the biggest player in this war, there hasn't been like a single shot fired towards the US. And it's like the people there really don't know fear the way we know fear.
Yeah.
And like having your life uprooted in that way, and it's like a complete apathy.
Yeah, not
Yeah, they're
directly.
just-
The only shots they can
Not
fire are like at
directly.
assets, in the Middle East. Like the US is only being affected right now by like international bases.
مع القد, that's what I mean. بس ما هن, they are like basically masterminding the whole fucking thing.
Yep.
And they don't get a fucking lick
Yeah.
of like, just a scratch,
Yeah.
not even a scratch.
To their credit, Israelis are getting some shit. I'm never gonna give them anything, but like at least the Israelis are getting smacked with some rockets. They're getting smacked on the border by Hezbollah. You know what I mean? On guerrilla warfare. They come in like this, they leave like this. We all know what that means. So at the very least, we get to enjoy Israelis getting some licks. That's all we can say. Just getting a few licks here and there. But Trump had a feeling. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Okay, so here's more footage of America spreading democracy and Coca-Cola to Iran. Here we go, guys. Coca-Cola. Get your blue jeans. Get your Coca-Cola. Thank you, America. Thank you, Israel. Babe, don't you...
It's rubble. It's like
They don't look thankful. Why don't you look thankful for the freedom?
كله مغبر لأنه ما عم بيطلع ما في يحكي
don't-
قد ما مغبر.
Wait a second. Wait. Holy loaf bats just gifted 20 memberships. Holy shit, guys! W's in the chat for loaf bats. Holy fuck! What is happening today? Marina Nimbus with a $2 donut says Dakhilo Trump الحساس had a feeling my ass. Marina, thank you so much. I love anytime Marina
Beautiful
goes for
comment.
anytime Marina types in Arabic, you know it's gonna be spicy.
She's gonna go down.
Loaf bats, thank you so much. We are not worthy, guys, of all of this. Stop. Andrea Jones with another 10 gifted. Have you guys given access to like your children to like their computers? What's happening?
Anthony Jalat, guys.
Are there a bunch of children right now? This isn't the subathon. This is not the subathon. The subathon was planned for later in the month.
He appreciates it.
Wait, what? Trump removed Noam?
Sure.
Kirsty Noam? Christy? Holy fuck, Trump removed Noam. Breaking. Thank you, Haley, for the two. Okay, 1 second.
شو صار؟
Trump removed. Let's just finish this video and then we're gonna jump to the breaking news. I just want to see these Iranians looking thankful and saying thank you, America and Iran, for liberating us. Do they look thankful to you?
لا, not enough صراحة.
What are you complaining about, old man? Why are you guys?
My God.
Just let this man have a nap on the side of there. He was enjoying his freedom nap. A recently liberated car. A liberated man.
It looks very liberated. It can be whatever it wants to be now. My God, I
shit.
saw the same thing at
Oh
the
my God.
August 4th.
Trigger warning, guys. I'm sorry,
The guy
guys.
that was like من راسه كان مفتوح راسه.
I don't know. Are the Iranian diaspora that is watching this? How are they? Do they still feel like dancing? Do they still feel like dancing with all this happening right now? I don't understand. Loafboat says, thank you guys for what you do. Thank you guys. Loafboat, thank you for the support. Without you guys, we can't do any of this. To be honest with you guys. Mitsubishi Record says, bring Norm Finkelstein. If anyone could get me in contact with Norm Finkelstein, fuck yeah. I would not even hesitate. Are you kidding me? How do we get Norm Finkelstein on, guys? How do we make that happen? Oh, I can't read your name. This is like an Asian name? I hope you guys are safe. Lots of love. I do not recognize these symbols. Go
Where
to.
are you? Oh yeah, it's Korean, I think.
Oh, Mila. I went to your channel and it says Mila. Mila, thank you so much. That's so kind. We hope you're safe wherever you are as well.
I'm sorry for my ignorance if it's not Korean.
I have no idea what it is, honestly. I have no less than you. This is another person, guys. Look, she doesn't seem to be enjoying her freedom. Hey, lady, you should be smiling more. You're being liberated.
Like, yeah, this is supposed to be normal. Yeah, and people experiencing this, nervous systems.
I don't know. Is this Farsi for thank you?
Yeah, it's Korean. I was right.
Oh, it's Korean. Nice.
I tried to learn Korean very, very long time ago.
If anyone understands Farsi, is she saying thank you, America, in Farsi? Is she saying thank you, Israel? Hannah Sarhan says, love your podcast and sending love from Egypt. Oh, اخواتنا انت من مصر. هنا من مصر. حبيبة قلبنا من مصر. اخواتنا, our brothers and sisters.
I've never heard your Masr accent.
It's a really bad one. That's why I've never heard it before.
It's a specific one to hit, yeah.
It's very hard. It's a hard one to do. So again, and I don't mean to make light of this video at all, folks, but when the world is as absurd as it is, and when you hear the West talking about this and painting this as a liberation mission and whatever the fuck they're calling it, it's just a little bit absurd. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Oh, Bria, this is a nice segment from CNN saying the quiet part out loud. A little slip up. Here's Aaron Burnett basically saying that Israel does not allow them to show certain footage. Not like doesn't, just literally does not, we're not allowed.
Go up there. We're not showing you that because we're not going to show, the Israeli government does not allow us or want us to show where that may have come up, that interceptor.
Does not allow us or want us. I think you meant allow us. I think you were right the first time. They do not allow you.
Hey, someone just said on the chat, and I don't agree with the Haida of not showing the footage. And I did think about it. Yeah, I do agree that the footage needs to be documented and shown to people. But maybe the specifically saying where you are on the phone. Oh heck, I don't know, guys. I'm paranoid. I don't want that.
Oh no, yeah,
I think be like, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
but I get you about the footage. We need to document. We need to talk about this. We need to show that like this is the reality of what's happening, especially yani. We're used to it. I don't know how the West portrays it. I remember when we went to Greece last year. No, it was like going to shit here, and then people were like, "Oh yeah, some people knew, some people didn't know." So no.
Yeah.
It's like it's not always showing.
But what I can say, that people in Greece fucking hated Israel.
Yes, like 99%.
Every time we told them, "Hey, we're from Lebanon," they're like, "Oh, fucking Israel," and we're sorry for what you're going. Like, yep.
Yeah.
You know, and no one said one nice thing about Israel while we were there. That's all I'll say. Even in Turkey, ain't nobody fucking with me. What can I say?
Someone sent a very beautiful message.
Oh, Lemon Mint Cat. Of course, Lemon Mint Cat has been part of the chat for a while now. Lemon Mint Cat sent a $10 donor. Thank you so much, Lemon Mint Cat. It's from Lebanese diaspora. Please don't give into sectarian chaos. Not saying all forgiveness to shit people / groups, but please have love for every neighbor who needs you. Please stay safe. Well, that's what we want to try to do. This is why we're doing the fundraiser, because there is a lot of sectarian tensions now, and there's a lack of incentive for a lot of people in Lebanon to raise money, because a lot of them are like, well, you deserve what's happening to you. Like, don't you support Hezbollah? Don't you support what they're doing? You deserve to be homeless. You deserve to lose your home. Like, fuck you. Like you had it coming, essentially. So there's a lot of that.
When did we make it normal for humans to dole out justice in this way? When someone does a crime, بيوقف 500 بني آدم, there's a judge that's like studied his whole life to, like uphold certain morals. Nowadays, everyone's like, oh yeah, you deserve this, you deserve that. Like when did we start doling out judgment to people when we don't even know like what that person might have gone through, what are the actual balances of the scale? And no, I think it's a bit ignorant. It comes from a place of كتير تعصب. How do you say تعصب in English?
Ta'assub? It's like racism, I guess.
It's not exactly racism. It's like extreme close-mindedness that comes with aggression, something like that. Like she.
Extreme close-mindedness that comes with aggression. Y'all heard it here first.
Come up, that interceptor, but I've not one go up there.
So we're not allowed. Okay, Aaron Burnett. Breaking, a senior Kurdish official. We talked about this. An operation. So it's breaking news. A senior Kurdish official told I-24 News an operation by Iranian Kurds has begun. Several groups have launched an attack. We talked about this yesterday briefly. That like how the US and Israel are trying to stoke like a civil war and like chaos in Iran by arming the Kurds and having the Kurds go in there and like start a revolution, and like there's going to be pro regime people versus against the Kurds. They want chaos.
They're basically inciting a civil war.
They're inciting civil war, and it has begun, like literally as sooner.
Which I do suspect that's what they did in Lebanon in the 70s.
That's what they're trying to do right now as well.
Because I saw it happening right now, I had like this eureka moment where I was like, oh my God, that's literally what they did before. Because Anjad, when you meet people in Lebanon on the ground, there is a difference. يعني, sometimes you meet someone and ما بتقول إنه this person is like متحزب or like in a very extreme sect. And some of them, okay, it's more obvious, but it's really something that has to be like kind of perpetuated into your mind. Like it's something that gets brainwashed into you basically.
Over many years and many generations.
Yeah, but people here are super sweet. Yeah.
I saw this on Twitter. This kind of made me, I mean, not chuckle, you know, it made me chuckle on the inside. It's hard to laugh now. Iran is run by religious fanatics with this picture of Marco Rubio and like all these evangelicals like holding Trump like he's Jesus. Like, yeah, Iran, they're the crazy religious fanatics, not these guys. You know, they're just completely fine.
Insane, bro.
And I'm like someone, I'm not religious myself, but I'm someone that respects religion. I respect people to be religious, etc. But like, leave religion out of politics. Leave religion out of geopolitics.
Babe, it's
war.
literally the fundamental of everything. The whole شو اسمه liberal, what's it called? Liberal Republican thing is just a way to avert people's eyes from being like, oh, there's good people and there's bad people. They made it about like freedom, but it's not about freedom. It's just about, are you inherently good? Do you put good out into the world, or are you a person that takes from your energy to put malicious things and evil things out? Because last time when we were chilling, I was so like, you know, how much effort does it take to actually hurt someone? You know, like
a lot.
a lot of effort.
We got a very funny super chat by Bel Hariri. Sent $5 and says, sending love to you and your loved ones from the US. I'm Egyptian, but my dad would tell us we were Lebanese as a prank because of our last name. Because their last name is Hariri.
Repeat it, sorry.
I'm Egyptian, but my dad would tell us we were Lebanese as a prank because of our last name.
Oh, because
last name is Hariri. That's so funny.
That's funny. Your dad has a good sense of humor.
Hariri is a controversial family here in Lebanon.
Pretty controversial.
TE51833 sends a $5 dono and says, please don't ever do an Egyptian impression ever again. Well, that's it. I promise you. Never.
It was too light.
I had a feeling I'm good at like, I can do like Western accents way better, like European accents or whatever the fuck. Goblins.
The heaviness. The goblins.
Goblins and stuff. You know, orcs from Lord of the Rings. Urukai. But yeah, I struggle with the Egyptian. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty tough. ليش يا جماعة ليش
You're Lebanesifying it too much. You have to like loosen.
يا جماعة. Baroness Unicorn sends a $2 dono and says, I'm a bit late, so I hope you are somewhat safe. Baroness Unicorn, we are late. We were in Beirut when the evacuation orders came out. We weren't in the suburbs, but we were close to Beirut, and there was like a traffic jam, and people were like panicking and chaos all around. But we got out. We are out, and they're about to... They might be doing the bombing now. There's actually... I can get live footage. That's so fucked, but there's like live footage. Like, I think the AP or Reuters are like constantly filming Dahiyeh for Hayda, live Dahiyeh. Live Beirut suburbs. Not that I want to watch that shit. Live view of Beirut skyline as smoke rises. Reuters. There we go. Look how fucked this is, man. Our country's like live entertainment. It's like when people watch police chases onto, you know what I mean? Like when cops are chasing someone in a high-speed chase. Like, here's the skyline of this country that we're just grazing to the ground.
Basically, that won't have a skyline, but...
Grab your popcorn. It's gonna be fun. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna keep this playing right here in the back. Mir Muhammad Ali Khan says Israel getting... Ooh, here's some... Okay. Bad news, guys. This is not happy news. This video is not from Central Israel. It was filmed in Gaza. God damn. Okay. Never mind. We're not gonna watch this now. Oh, this is so fucked up. Look at this. Just the tip, I promise. Posted on Instagram by an Israel IDF terrorist stationed in the West Bank. Look at this fucking patch that this IDF soldier has on his head. Like, they can't even... They have to do rape jokes while decorating their helmets.
Oh.
Look how fucked this is. This is nauseating.
This is the most, like, atrocious thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. يلعن دينكم شو بدي اقول يعني Insane. It's insane.
Sunflower Dragon sends a $5 dono and says, I feel so much guilt over living in this fucking country while they engage in this. I'm so filled with rage. I can't move to Canada fast enough. Sunflower Dragon, I'm sorry to tell you that Canada, I mean, it's a little better than America, but like they're all kind of, the thing is you can't, like, even Sunflower, don't feel, you can't feel too much guilt because right now our own government is in a way trying to like make a deal with like America and Israel, and they're like throwing the resistance under the bus to be at peace with these countries. So technically, even where we're at now, all of our leaders are fucked. Not here in Lebanon. We have amazing leaders, the best leaders.
Corruption.
Only the finest leaders. Was all world leaders
Corruption.
are not working in your interest. All world leaders, almost every single Arab country is in cahoots with Israel. No one stepped in during the genocide in Gaza. All the Gulf countries are involved. They let Israel use their airspace. You have Egypt not doing anything. You have Jordan letting Israel using their airspace. No one did anything. And the only people that did something were subsets or like resistance groups within a country. The Houthis within Yemen. It wasn't an official Yemeni government thing. It wasn't the Lebanese government that decided to attack.
That are literally getting attacked.
Yeah, it was Hezbollah.
Like at least now we're getting more coverage. مين عم بيحكي about Yemen. They helped us.
So everyone's fucked. Everyone's fucked. So don't feel that bad. Like I know the American government is responsible for all of this. I'm a U.S. citizen as well. You know what I mean? It's not your fault. Like don't feel. I know the feeling of guilt. I feel guilty as being Lebanese and knowing that my neighbors are getting genocided. And now within my own country, our Shia brothers and sisters are getting ethnically cleansed. And the best we can do is like try to raise money to feed them. Like. That's
People are saying in the super chats that some words they want to use are getting censored. That's actually insane.
That's crazy, yeah.
So you're typing the word and then you send the super chat and it tells you to edit the message.
Dizzle McFizzle sends a $20 dono and says, bro, it's crazy how much YouTube is censoring the super chats. Can't talk about IS or Leb or IR. Oh, so they're not letting people write probably Israel, Lebanon, or Iran.
The second someone sent Sunflower Dragon 7516, we can't super chat most of the words that we want.
That's crazy. Some people were saying that yesterday, but yeah, it's becoming like TikTok.
They remove us from the maps and they remove us from existence, and the only way you'll know about a Lebanese person is if you met one or you talked in stories. You know, that's what they do.
It's becoming like TikTok. TikTok, you can't see the. As more Zionists buy out our media right now, the Ellisons, David Ellison and Larry Ellison via Paramount are now acquiring Warner Brothers and CNN. Larry Ellison recently acquired TikTok, so now you can't say Zionist on TikTok. God knows what's going to happen on YouTube. You can't say Zionist on Twitch or you get banned. It's a clusterfuck. It's fucked up. Ooh, DG or Hui or 5 Hui sent a €10 super sticker. Babe, can you see what's the super sticker?
It's like a person dying of laughing.
It's a person dying of. Thank you so much. For some reason I can't see super stickers here or your display photos. There's something weird with my computer. Guys, thank you so much. Everyone's being
update thing, I think.
And Dizzle, thank you so much for the fucking crazy $20 dono. Are you crazy? Are you insane? W's in the chat for all of you guys. Give a round of applause to all of you, and much love. So yeah, disgusting Israeli shit right here. Sorry for putting you guys in a bad mood by showing you this stuff. So no. Also, breaking, Trump says he must be involved in picking Iran's next leader. Great. Here, what did I
What's the thing that Haley said? Noam? What the hell?
Oh, Kristi Noem. Yeah. So Trump just fired Kristi Noem. I forgot about that.
Who's that?
She is like the head of like ICE. I forgot what her exact. Let me look at her position is. But why? Is she not doing enough?
She developed a conscience.
Kristi Noem.
No, we can't have that.
Like what? Yeah, what's her exact? Trump replaces Homeland Security. Oh, so she was the Homeland Security chief. Holy shit, yeah. Why did he replace her? Is there like a Trump Kristi Noem? Lissy Kitty just became a Do Not Warrior. Thank you so much, Lissy Kitty, for becoming a member and for supporting the channel. Welcome to the family. Elijah, what up? Ahlenia Elijah. Folks, we got Elijah, friend, our brother, ex-member of the crew, but he's still in our intro animation. Elijah, I'm sorry, we can't remove you. At least not yet. بقلبنا دايما. Be safe, Elijah. Hope your family's safe, your loved ones are safe. Let's see if there's any...
Sure, I'm not sure. $200 million ad campaign, which a lot of people saw as way in excess, including Republican senators.
That's right. She kills dogs. I remember the South Park thing making fun of her for the
Kennedy,
dogs.
in particular, was pressing her on it. She suggested that the president was in lockstep with her, knew about all the aspects of this, and now the president is telling others that that was not the case. Senator Kennedy actually just spoke a few moments ago and said that her impression of what the
She killed a donkey too? I know she killed like a dog.
president knew and wanted was completely different from a conversation that he had with the president.
I wrote
The
her
other
name wrong,
big
no
thing
way.
here, we have to point out.
Yeah, this guy's boring. Oh, speaks after Trump announces firing?
Over the border now, and tunnels that are almost like pipelines where they're not even.
Okay, these guys got shit audio. Okay, we'll deal with this later.
Please, thank you.
Sorry. Sahtin.
Thank you, I'm eating.
Okay. Quick updates on Beirut skyline. How's it looking? We looking okay, guys. We looking okay. So fucking stupid. Okay. Let me open up some links. We're going to move into some of the chaos that is happening in Dubai for the most part. It's going fucking crazy. And yeah, and look, I feel bad for the innocents of Dubai, of course. Of course. But Dubai as a concept?
Did they feel bad for us?
Look, you know, we're live on YouTube, babe. We gotta think. We can think it, but we can't say it.
You know, it would be nice if people just showed more solidarity.
Of course. But you can think whatever you want to think. You know what I mean? I'm thinking it now.
I'll keep it inside.
But Dubai as a concept, you know, they're never gonna let me in Dubai, man. They're never gonna let me back in with all this shit I've been talking over the last few days. First of all, we got Andrew Tate released this weird dance video in the middle of with copyrighted music. Andrew Tate posting videos of himself dancing while bombs fall on the Middle East is exactly who he's always been. Not powerful. Okay, blah blah blah. This is just the most absurd thing. This is how I imagine all Dubai influencers are right now. While bombs and like
He's in Dubai?
He's in Dubai now.
Bien with Dubai?
I don't know. He's got probably tax haven or something. Habibi, come to Dubai. Ooh, Poppy Banger became a Do Not Warrior. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Poppy Banger. Much appreciated. Much love. So if you didn't hate Dubai enough, here comes this dancing monkey. It's like horrible dancing too, by the way. Like, you know, and this
White boy dancing at a techno party.
Horrible. And we all saw you lose your boxing. Oh, of course, this needs a cigar. Of course, that's what this needed. Of course. Let me, I gotta see that again.
It was already pre-lit. Oh my god.
Yeah, that cigar gave him a second wind. Okay, so that's what's happening in Dubai. Just a quick, you know, quick little fun update. Okay, this is hilarious. These are families from. Now we love Dublin, we love the Irish, but these are Irish people leaving Dubai, coming home, coming back to Ireland after being in Dubai and being stuck while there were like rockets and stuff. It looks like they just came back from like a literal war zone. So Fahad Naim shares, was it really that bad? Dublin Airport's video shows raw emotion as families reunite post the first Dubai flight in 5 days. Media acting like it's Armageddon when it's more like a bad layover. I'm relieved for the safe returns.
Yani whoever would leave Ireland aslan to live in Dubai.
Maybe they went for like a little vacation. Listen, whoever goes to Dubai for a vacation. Like, I've only ever been to Dubai. No, I've only ever been to Dubai because of work. Like, I had to go because of work, and I have a wedding coming up in a month and a half or something. So, like one of my best friends, I gotta go. And even that wedding is under threat now. This is what Israel and America do, folks. They don't let people enjoy their weddings. Holy fuck. Sita Down Under has just jumped in out of nowhere and threw in 20 members. Guys, this is the subathon. Tonight's the subathon. We're changing it. Subathon tonight, folks. That's it. 20. We got how many? We got like 90 members today or something. What is happening? Sita Down Under. Why are you doing this? I thought a dingo ate your baby. Why are you here doing this? You call that a knife? That's a knife. Okay, my Australian accent is at least better than the Egyptian. A little bit better. You know?
After me, yeah.
Chip on the barbie.
Yeah.
Now, beef striplets. Do you want some soy sauce? No, that's not good. That was
Did put too much spice.
that was too much spice, too much hot. Take out the jalapenos.
No, it's from the chili, I think.
Ooh.
Because I'm not eating the jalapeno.
There's this new place that opened up. Seated Down Under, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. You're fucking insane. You're all fucking insane. We're at 87 new members today. Holy fuck! We got to do a member stream tomorrow.
Damn.
Oh, goddamn.
ولعنا.
Wulan, صحتين.
Thank you.
So just insane scenes. Let's watch that again. This is copyrighted music, I'm sure. We almost died in Dubai. We went to the tallest tower and then there were rockets, darling. I went to see the leprechaun. But there were no leprechauns, there were just explosions.
You left Ireland to see the leprechauns? That doesn't add up.
They wanted to see the fake, the gold leprechauns. They have leprechauns are made of gold in Dubai. They're crystal leprechauns. Dubai chocolate leprechauns.
Holy shit.
Marina makes a good point. She says 300 viewers and only 120 likes. Like the stream, everybody. Let's go. Like the stream. Aussie accent needs work. Really? Come on. Prawn Koba. Yo, this is so funny. Anyways, we love our Irish. If anyone stood, if any European country stood with the people of Palestine, the first ones to stand up are the fucking Irish. Our Irish brothers and sisters. We salute you. We're happy you're safe. Okay. Back home in Dublin. Okay. It's just a little. It's just kind of funny because like, and Dubai wasn't that. I've seen the footage. It's like, okay, it's scary. I'm sure.
No, we're getting bombed. بيحق لنا نضحك شوي, you know?
It's not that bad. RLW says Dubai Labubu matcha brownie.
Oh my god. Max combo.
Yeah, the Labubu Dubai chocolate was the most diabolical thing I think to ever come out in the last few years.
نفس الوقت. Like it was all within like 2 months, 3 months.
Okay, so this is kind of crazy. So look, so people are panicking so much in the UAE and like over shopping because like they're not used to this and everyone they're like emptying out the supermarkets.
I need to buy all the designer bags out.
The UAE ministry, we need to buy all the what are they called? The Birkins. We need all the Birkins. Give me a Birkin.
Before the leather runs out.
So the UAE Ministry of Economy had to put out this message. I don't know how true this is. It hasn't been. Look, no one has put a community note on it, so I'm going to assume it's true. The UAE Ministry of Economy had to tell the people, we urge everyone to purchase only according to their needs and take advantage of the wide variety of available alternatives. In other words, please don't buy all the toilet paper. We can't get any more. And why are they saying this? Because the UAE imports about 80 to 90% of its food. They can't grow anything there, guys. It's a desert. You know what I mean? Everything. They get everything frozen. The beef, the chicken, the vegetables. I almost worked on a KFC like ad. I can't remember if it was for like Dubai or Saudi Arabia. One of the two. Everything is shipped from outside. That was years ago, and it didn't end up happening, but I still got paid for it. Thank you, good people at KFC. But anyways.
Britney Spears just got arrested?
What, really?
Unless there's another Britney.
Not sure if this is relevant, but Britney just got arrested. Listen, honestly, controversial take. I think Britney needs to go back under the thing. What was it called? No, she's out of control. Have you seen her dancing videos? Or she's like,
yes, I have. Yeah,
she's not well. Like she's not well.
Okay, but why is she not well?
Okay, society and everything.
Society, it's literally, you know who I'm talking about.
Everything fucked her up.
But
like,
she just made a deal to sell like all her music right
doesn't...
for like 200 million or something like that. Maybe more, I don't know.
Oh, DUI. Oh, haram, she was driving under the influence.
Oh shit, she's going back under.
God damn.
If your wish came true.
Now, haram, look, I want Britney to be free, of course, but like, you know, she needs to be taken care of. Like, someone needs to look after.
She doesn't need to be free. She needs to be felt and taken care of.
Billy says, worst take yet. I'm sorry, guys. Hermio says, Anthony trying to start another controversy. No. I've enough. Let me go get the button.
The button. We all remember it. We all heard it.
No one heard it.
Chris programmed it already?
No, it's not programmed, but I'm gonna. This works. I have an agreement with the audience. When I push the button, they know to erase the last 30 seconds of what I said from their minds. They just understand. We have a mutual understanding. Button. We'll get this to work one day. Chris just needs to. I just need to invite him over to do this. Button. It's been buttoned. Okay. So the UAE imports about 80 to 90% of its food. So breaking, world's second largest shipping company, Maersk, suspends all cargo bookings for the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, and Iraq. Guys, that means no more Birkins. No more purses for the rich Dubai people. No more food. No more imported cereal. Okay, no more Frosty Flakes. No more nothing. The people of Dubai are fucked. I mean, look at this. We urge everyone to purchase only according to their needs. Dubai is the land of opulence where you buy things that you don't need. The whole Dubai, you don't need Dubai. Dubai as it is does not need to exist. The whole point of Dubai is that you go there to buy things that you don't need and you overspend and you overindulge and you buy expensive cars and all the fucking craziest groceries that were imported from the weirdest fucking countries. That's why people go to Dubai. You know what I mean? Habibi, come to Dubai. You don't go to Dubai to play it safe. You don't go to Dubai to buy just what you need. This is embarrassing for the people of Dubai. This is horrible for them. Also, here's an Iranian drone was flying over Dubai. Also, don't forget, we talked about this yesterday. The Dubai government the UAE government is fining people up to $50,000 and 2 years in jail if you share footage of explosions, of like rockets landing, and if they catch you filming the stuff, it's $600. It's a $600 fine if they catch you filming it.
This is how they rewrite history. This is literally, we are watching that, we're witnessing it.
So look at this.
अबे drone है बे अबे live drone है गया इधर क्या drone था.
And this is also part of the fact that the only videos that are being released, it's like a bunch of Indian people reacting to it. This is like also Dubai's nightmare because they don't want you to think of like the Indian migrant workers. When you think of Dubai, they want you to think of like the rich man walking out of his Lamborghini in front of a nice mall, or the rich man walking out of his Lamborghini in front of the nice hotel, or the rich man walking out of his Lamborghini in front of the other mall.
There's a rich man in every scenario.
There's a rich man in Lamborghini in some
Indian man.
No Indian man. The Indian man is there opening the door, or the Indian man or the Filipino man is there to like serve him in a restaurant. They don't, you know what? But now all the footage, the only people that are like filming this stuff and like getting it out there, because they're hoping to get out of Dubai. Like they want to get kicked out of the country because the kafala system isn't going to let them leave. The Dubai government is going to let them leave. As soon as they land in Dubai, they take their passports and like you're a slave now. So they're hoping maybe if I film something illegal, they can kick me out of the country and I can go back and see my family. So now, not only does Dubai not want this footage out, all you see is like Indian people like running in fear, and they're like, "Oh my God, this is what a nightmare for us." RLW says, "Bro, Dubai has so many Indians. I'm Indian, by the way." I know, man. It's crazy the way, and they treat them like shit. Like that's what's so sad about Dubai. The people, the lifeblood of that city, the migrant workers, the Indians, the Filipinos, the people from Bangladesh, from all over the world, the ones that make the city run, can't even afford to live remotely anywhere near the city. You think that like they're barely even allowed to like walk around the mall. Like they're supposed to be hidden. Like you're supposed to be behind a desk, behind a counter, serving someone. You know what I mean? And then they send them off to live in these horrible little fucking neighborhoods where they have to sleep like 8 people to a bedroom, and then they take their passports away. It's horrible. Like how to bless this man, bro? Matar. This fucking guy's there being paid slave wages, now having to fucking see rockets flying overhead. It's horrible. Really bad conditions. Oh no, thank you. Yeah, it's the Gash says it's called a slave system. No, thank you. Oh yeah, could you get my bottle, please? It's actually called the kafala system. It has a name. They're very proud of it. And honestly, to be fair, the kafala system also kind of exists here in Lebanon with a lot of migrant workers, like people from Ethiopia, from Sri Lanka, from the Philippines. They also kind of do that here. They come to work as domestic workers. They take their passports away. Very similar system. Just less, to a much smaller degree. Here's a drone crashing near a hotel in Dubai. The fact that there's footage like this coming out of like drones, explosions, rockets in Dubai, this is the most horrible thing for their image that you could ever imagine. This is the worst thing for their image because again, Dubai offers nothing to the world except this escape, this fancy, luxurious escape. You know what I mean? So as soon as you break that illusion, as soon as you tell people, as soon as there's a 1% sign that this is not a perfect getaway where you're going to escape your troubles, like this is doing untold damage right now to years and years and years of very careful like marketing and propaganda and PR. This shit is a nightmare. Like, even I wasn't appreciating how bad this was for Dubai, but now the more this happens day in and day out, the more that people associate Dubai with bombs, rockets, explosions, Iran, conflict, people running, evacuations, people stuck in airports. Like, you're seeing scenes in the Dubai airport that you see in the Beirut airport, or like even in Israeli airports when they start getting hit by Iran or by Hezbollah. You got people fleeing to the airport. All these visuals that the UAE government does not want you to associate with Dubai, hence why they're fining people $50,000 for spreading this stuff online or risking 2 years of jail time. This is why they're doing it. Crazy. Here's a massive explosion in Bahrain that happened as well. I think today, I got this footage today. I didn't get it myself, but I saved it off of Twitter today. Crazy. Ayushi Doshi says, I just spoke to a friend in Dubai who went there for a 5-day pre-wedding shoot with family. Bro is stuck there since 12 plus days now. Trip cost is 3 times more than they had planned. Flights are unavailable. A private jet costs, I don't know what that currency is, but it seems very expensive. 2.5 LPP to come back to India. I asked, is it actually normal there or is it just a social media acting? He said, if you post anything... Oh, wait, let me see. This is a clickbait article. Oh, fuck. This is clickbait. Sorry, guys. See... What happened? We have some Rivendell damage.
Just a leaf.
Oh, it's just to protect it from the sun and dust. Sun and dust. Do you know which leaf and where it goes? Thing perfect. These Lego sets. I had to move it around a little bit until it still fucking smells like varnish in here. It's been cracked for. It's been open for 3 days with the fan. I've had everything in. The Dubai stock market has crashed 4.6% yesterday upon open. Onion person says this might be the happiest I've ever been. Ooh, did you manage to bring water by any chance? Oh, ooh, thank you. Haley Decent sends a $10 super chat. It says, if the Trump dictatorship wanted it to go this way, they should bring back old school expectations. The expectation being the leader to take men into battle. Oh, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Just like the olden days. He would. I don't know if anyone here has seen Game of Thrones. He would probably pull a Prince Joffrey when having to defend the King's Landing in season 2. He would stand there for a little bit and then just run back. He's no... To go back to Lord of the Rings, he's no King Theoden. King Theoden stands with his men, fights bravely, dies on the battlefield. Donald Trump is more of a Denethor. So yeah, Dubai stock market. Like, this is fucking serious, man. Like, stock market's crashing. They're not getting shipments anymore. People are trying to leave. They can't leave. Oh, this is so... Oh, they deleted it. Fuck, I should have saved it. God damn it! The guy got caught in 4K. No. What? Was I too loud?
That's what happened now? They deleted the video?
No, it was so this Dubai influencer shared a photo of himself like sitting being like, Dubai's fine, guys, nothing's wrong. He shared a photo of his like laptop open, pretending to work.
Okay, yeah.
And then like a picture of a pool or something. And then someone zoomed into the picture of his laptop. The date on the laptop said February 13th. It's a picture he took last month. No. So he's pretending everything's fine. He's probably hiding in his house, but he's like, so this is the zoom.
Y'all fake.
This is the zoom into his picture. Fuck, he deleted it. He got so embarrassed that he deleted it. Fucker.
Mali, let him feel some shame.
Easy ZB, have you seen the new Game of Thrones? I have. I've watched The Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I binged it like a day and a half ago. It's really short, 6 episodes, 30 minutes each. Really good, really fun. Very different to Game of Thrones, but still very much within that world, but a very refreshing take. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really nice. This is so embarrassing. Fuck, I wish I saved the pictures. This is another like yeah, fucking crazy post. This is a man from Dubai. Today, Citizens and residents gathered by the Dubai Mall fountain, calm and confident, trusting after God, the falcons guarding the skies above them. This is Dubai, a city where life goes on with confidence because it remains one of the safest cities in the world. Yeah, keep pushing that, man. But this fountain makes me laugh so much. When I went to Dubai, and people would be walking and having conversations, and as soon as the fountain starts, people stop what they're doing and just go look at the fucking fountain like idiots. Like, oh, I was like,
c'est trop joli.
it's like a way to like hypnotize the masses like so easily. Like you'd be having an interesting conversation, or someone would be eating like the fountain, and they walk straight to the fountain and start looking. I'm like, it's just a fucking fountain. And I guarantee this is old footage. There's no way this is happening now with fucking rockets in the air. Are you kidding me? Sarah, my Rivendell set is behind them. He's just hidden by the box. Crazy, man. The cope is insane. So this art is found, quote tweets that and says, the Dubai discourse makes me laugh because what people are really praising is a place with almost no organic identity at all. Hedonistic playground of bottle service influencers and tax exile freaks from the UK, US, EU who fled home to live in a hyper-material, rootless bubble. Cannot agree more, honestly. Harley 4303 just gifted $1 membership. Let's go. W's in the chat for Harley, folks. We're at 88 new members today, folks. This is insane. I don't think I've ever had this many members in like a single stream. This is fucking crazy. Maybe once, but like, fuck, I can't. Insane. Chase said, I get that people really love Dubai, but it is slightly odd that nearly everyone is saying it's fine, no big deal. Here's a picture of my lunch and water. We know Dubai is safe, but bro, at least admit that it feels slightly uncomfy being so close to Iran with missiles flying around. Like, I love Thailand, but if China started firing missiles here, I would not be telling everyone how much I love it. That is kind of funny, right? Like, how are we getting bombed? I love Lebanon, by the way. It's like, you don't have to, you can be like, hey, I'm scared.
But I think all these things are missing the point that, there's no real action being taken by people who, like, everyone's just complicit to...
Hala, Dubai mafia action. You do action, the government gets you.
No, I don't mean action like, like get on the streets and freaking riot, which, maybe that is what should happen. Oh, why? But I think it's just the fact that, like, okay, unless it's happening to you, it's not an issue. Or happening to someone in close proximity to you, then where do we draw the line for morality, and how close does the person have to be to you that's affected for you to finally care? Yani what's the degree of proximity?
Okay, I want to read this. This is too long. Twitter was supposed to translate this for us, but they're not allowing me. This is a tweet from one of the richest investors who lives in Dubai. He's behind so many like massive projects. He's from the Haptour family. They even had a mall here, and they had an amusement park in Lebanon called Haptour Land. That's how much money and power this man has. And he just put out a massive tweet, kind of like basically asking like Donald Trump, like, who gave you the right to start this fucking war? Because right now this man is hurting economically.
Interesting.
When this man puts out a tweet, it is not a fucking coincidence. It's a very powerful and rich man who is very well connected.
Because they don't care about the economy of the actual people that have worked their whole lives. But they want مصلحتهم إلهم. So business owners should start speaking up. Entrepreneurs should start speaking up. It's constant turmoil. How is someone supposed to like build something in a state like this?
Why are they not letting me translate this fucking shit?
I was trying to translate something on Instagram. It wasn't working for some reason.
I had to translate. I was able to translate it on my phone. Let me try to get it. If I send you a link, could you try to open Twitter on your iPad?
I don't have Twitter though. Can I open it?
Oh, it might not work. Sorry, guys. 1 second. I want to read this because it's super interesting. Okay, there it is. Let me see if I can translate it on my phone, and I'll read it to you guys from my phone. And the person who quote tweeted this said, this is a big deal, so he must have had permission to send this out. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the Arabic text. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read this in English for you. And remember, this is a very powerful and rich man in Saudi Arabia. Says, Mr. President Donald Trump, direct question. Who gave you the decision to drag our region into a war with Iran? And on what basis did you make this dangerous decision? Did you consider the collateral damage before you pulled the trigger? And did you think that the first to be harmed by this escalation would be the countries of the region? The people of this region also have the right to ask, was this your decision alone, or did it come as a result of pressure from Netanyahu and his government? You have placed the countries of Majlis al-Ta'awun al-Khaliji so you have placed the countries of the Khalij and the Arab states at the heart of a danger they did not choose. Thank God we are strong and capable of defending ourselves, and we have armies and defenses that protect our homelands. But the question remains, who gave you permission to turn our region into a battlefield? Keep in mind, again, this man, I'm just going to look up who this man is. So Khalaf Ahmad, can you look up Khalaf Ahmad al-Habtour just on Google, just to like read like a short bio of him, like who he is and what he owns? Khalaf Ahmad al-Habtour. Before the ink was even dry on the Board of Peace Initiative you announced in the name of peace and stability, we find ourselves facing a military escalation that endangers the entire region. Where have those initiatives gone? And what has become of the pledges made in the name of peace? Most of the funding for those initiatives came from countries within the Gulf, within the region itself, and from Arab Gulf states that have contributed billions of dollars ostensibly to support stability and development. These countries have a right to ask today, where did this money go? Are we funding peace initiatives or a war that puts us at risk? Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so Khalaf Ahmad al-Habtour is a prominent and highly respected citizen. He's chairman of the Al-Habtour Group, one of the most successful conglomerates in the Gulf. Habtour is not only known for his many business achievements, but also his extensive knowledge of international political affairs, his philanthropic activities, his efforts to promote peace, and the fact that he has long acted as an unofficial ambassador for his country abroad. Wow, that's actually super
he's a massive deal. Oh, by the way, sorry to interrupt. DG or Hui gifted 5 Do Not Worry memberships. We're at 93. Thank you so much, DG. That's so fucking generous. Let's fucking go. Thank you. And TE 51833 sends a $5 donor and says, oh my God, Habtour land, those were the days. Have you seen the YouTube videos of people exploring the empty Ghost Park? I have, and I would love to go and explore it myself, actually. Would you want to go to an empty Habtour land and walk around?
Yeah.
That'd be fucking dope.
He's actually released a number of books and regularly publishes articles in the media. Guys, this guy is like big. It ain't just business. He has thoughts to say. Katab the whole fucking thing to Trump.
Damn.
And it's sad when you see educated people like this try to talk with like warlords. يعني basically شو بدي أقول لكم. It's insane. He like wrote out a whole thing.
Sorry, let me go
His
back.
net worth is at 2.3 million, which is still nothing in the face of evil.
2.3 million?
Billion, la, no.
Billion.
Yesterday I saw a really cool reel explaining like how much money you actually need to become a billionaire. And
No, wait, he has 2.3 billion.
Million.
No way. He has Habtour Group, shoot 2.3 million. The guy's a multi-billion.
Oh yeah, it's billion. Sorry.
Billion for sure. Yeah.
Billionis.
Billion. Okay, I'm going to continue reading his statement. Even more dangerous is that your decision threatens not only the people of the region, but also the American people, whom you promised peace and prosperity. Today, they find themselves embroiled in a war funded by their taxes, with the cost, according to the Institute of Policy Studies, ranging from 40 to 65 billion for direct military operations and potentially reaching 210 billion, including economic impacts and indirect losses if it continues for 4 to 5 weeks. So you have this Saudi investor calling out the American president for wasting American tax dollars. I mean, why are you wasting billions of dollars of your American people on this fucking war like this? And again, I have no love for like the Saudi ruling class and the things that they do in Yemen and all, you know, but I'm not going to get into it right now. But so no, this man, what he's calling out right now is accurate. It is even
from a billionaire, yani. He doesn't need the money right now, so imagine how we feel.
He must be bleeding. No, he's bleeding. He must be hundreds of thousands of dollars a day right now.
Imagine how us little business owners that already don't make that much, when you're making nothing, you know, it's insane. It gets to you.
He says it has
bro.
It has even reached the point of sacrificing Americans themselves in a war in which they have no stake. You even broke your promises to avoid wars and prioritize America above all else, ordering foreign military interventions during your second term in 7 countries: Somalia, Iraq, Yemen, Nigeria, Syria, Iran, and Venezuela, in addition to naval operations in the Caribbean and the Eastern Pacific. Dude, this guy is fucking going at it. This is such this is the first time I read this. You launched over 658 foreign airstrikes in your first year in office, equivalent to the total number of strikes during Biden's entire term, the very man you criticized for embroiling the United States in foreign wars. Mr. President, these figures have had a severe impact on your approval ratings among Americans, which have declined since your inauguration for your second term and decreased by a decrease of 9% in just 400 days. These numbers say one thing clearly. Even within the United States, there is growing concern about being drawn into a new war and about exposing the lives, economy, and future of Americans to unnecessary risks. True leadership is not measured by decisions regarding war, but by wisdom, respect for others, and striving for peace. If these initiatives were launched in the name of peace, then we have the right to demand full transparency and clear accountability. And he tagged Donald Trump and POTUS on Twitter. Guys, this man seems like a random Arab man, okay, to you guys wearing a turban. He is not. This man is a billionaire responsible for massive investments across the fucking region, and investments that have no doubt probably benefited Donald Trump in one way or another. T-Talk with Shah 6159 just gifted 5 donor members. Guys, we're at 98 members today. That's fucking crazy. You guys are nuts. Thank you guys so much. Amjad, you guys are like, this is overwhelming. Okay, Khalaf. So we're done with that. Sorry, there's a lot. Okay, also, this happened just a couple hours ago. This was at 6 p.m. So this was 4 hours ago I saw this. Dubai calls on its residents to enter shelters. So people are now getting emergency alerts on there. Can you imagine walking around shopping for a Birkin? What brand is Birkins?
Hermes.
Hermes, walking, you're in a fancy Hermes shop. You know what I mean? You're
getting my Birkin for the day.
You have Dubai chocolate in one hand and a matcha, a Labubu shake in the other hand, and then you get an alert on your gold dipped iPhone 19, which is yet to be released to the common folk, but you have the iPhone 19 dipped in gold. And it says, due to current situation, a potential missile threat, seek immediate shelter in the closest secure building and to steer away from windows, doors, and open areas. Await for further instructions. Can you imagine these influencers clutching their Labubu Dubai chocolate matcha drink, hiding in a corner, weeping, as they're not even allowed to live stream? And their only purpose is like, can I at least live stream what's happening? No. If you live stream it, you're going to jail for 2 fucking years and you're being fined 50 grand, motherfucker. So you sit there, you shut up, and you drink that matcha Labubu Dubai chocolate drink.
You fucking chose this life.
And you keep your mouth fucking shut because no one's going to know what you're going through. You can't even use this for clout. You can't even use this for clout. Yeah, they have no purpose, Allah. These people have no purpose. They want to die. The influencer wants to die. He's just take me. Iranian missile, take me now. If I can't create content around the situation, what can I do? What is my purpose in life? That's what's happening in Dubai right now. It's insane. Fucking alerts. Look at this. This happens in America with mass shootings. Quick, hide. There's another mass shooting. That's what you guys get. You guys are used to this. People in Dubai, they're not used to this. If anything, they get alerts like this when Hermes is about to run out of Birkins. Like, warning, warning, the final green Birkin is available at Hermes. Run now to buy it.
Oh my God.
Run to buy your Hermes bag. That's what they're used to getting there. Not go hide in fucking shelter and don't overshop at the supermarket because we're going to run out of bread. This is it's a fucking crazy this is. Anjad, Dubai right now, those people are living something they've never lived before.
Insanity.
Spooky Boy just became a member, folks. We're at 99 new members today. That's fucking nuts. Spooky Boy, thank you so much. Guys, if this were a subathon, we would have crossed like 2 goals by now. You would have heard me sing at least like 1 karaoke song and read the bestiality books. That's what would have happened. Okay, I think we're done with the Dubai stuff. Let me see. It's a lot of Dubai stuff, man. Okay, so this was the fines that we talked about yesterday. Okay, we don't need to talk about that again. We already read this. Let's quick look at the Beirut skyline.
Someone sent a super chat. A funny one.
Hey ha ho. Hey ha ho 421 says, do you think the trucks transferring the poop out of Burj Khalifa stopped operating? Oh, that would be so funny. No, look, people still have to shit. That's what we know for sure. Hey ha ho. What I can guarantee you is people in Dubai are still taking shits. Maybe they're not shitting as much as they normally do because they're running out of food in supermarkets because they can't import any food. So the shits are lighter than they normally are, I would say, but the poop trucks are still operational. But again, like I said, if Iran really wants to be funny, You missed that joke yesterday, babe. I said if Iran really wants to be funny, they'll target the poop trucks to Dubai. The ones that transport the shit from Burj Khalifa to like the desert. Imagine that one of those trucks gets hit.
We need to laugh during these times,
Bro,
guys. We need to laugh.
But again, while the migrant worker is off taking a break, so no migrant workers are harmed in this scenario. The parks are the trucks are parked at a truck stop somewhere in Dubai. You know what I mean? The drivers are out grabbing a snack, and then boom, Iranian missile lands, poop everywhere. You know what I mean? On Andrew Tate's Bugatti.
Oh my gosh. Apparently Lindsay Lohan also lives in fucking Dubai. Like, ليش؟ يعني هالقد you're all trying to evade taxes? My y'all rich?
Lindsay Lohan, and I can't say anything bad about Lindsay Lohan. She was my first celebrity crush when I was young.
Okay, قلبي, بس if she's a corrupt, evil Satan worshipper, هلا شو بدك تعمل?
No, she's married to like a Qatari guy or something. She's married to like a Lebanese man who. Yeah. Over 100. We're 10. Oh, Artful Decadence. Holy shit. Artful Decadence. Gifts 5. Do not worry. Memberships. Taking us over the edge to 105. Holy shit. Artful Decadence. Thank you so much. That is insane. But no, do you want to hear a fun fact about Lindsay Lohan? The fact that she had freckles when I was young is the reason why I like freckles so much. And they're the reason why I love your freckles so much.
Thank you, baby.
She was my first exposure to freckles as a child.
Thank you.
Have you ever seen The Parent Trap?
Yeah. Iconic.
Iconic film. Okay. We're going to check out on the Beirut skyline a little bit later. We're done with Iran and Israel's effects on the rest of the Middle East. And now we're jumping to Lebanon. We're going to update you guys on Lebanon. Just give me a second to open a couple of those links. I'm going to cut the camera to Demi as she smiles and looks at her phone.
Oh, I'm not smiling from the phone. I'm seeing horrific things on the phone. I'm smiling from what you said.
We have to smile through the pain.
It's really bad, guys. Like, it's so bad. Everyone's stories are daunting.
We've got a bunch of links. Lebanon is the longest segment of all. And there's like breaking news every second. That's the crazy part. Like, we're just getting updates. Like, it's kind of insane. Here, I can cut to that.
It ain't super good. But guys, you need to stay positive, yani. As delusional as it feels, it's a spiritual war also, and you cannot let them get into your soul. You still need to participate in life. Put good out there, because that will come back tenfold.
Almost done opening links, guys.
هالقد شو حنحضر هلا؟
A lot of links. Okay,
Like,
so
of what?
Twitter, basically.
Oh, okay.
What I've noticed is, honestly, most streamers that cover the news use Twitter as a source. It's fucking crazy. Hassan spends his day on Twitter. Chris Gunsler spends a day on Twitter. I spend my day on Twitter. It's fucking crazy. It really is the best source for news. It's insane. Like, as fucked as Twitter is.
If you think about it, it never used to be that.
No, it used to be more fun and like
Just be a place to like say your
jovial
thoughts.
But it's also like a lot of negativity and fighting. Now it's a lot of racism and like just extremist shit. It's really fucking annoying. And like Elon Musk fans, it still remains like the best source for like quick to get news, especially when like with Israel dropping like evacuation orders. Twitter's the first place where people get those things. Instagram threads is completely useless in that regard. Sarah says, hey, dude, our podcast. My mom said on last night's stream that she is proud of you. Your mom is proud of me? Well, thank you, Sarah. How come? I'd like to know why. And I'm proud of your mom and I'm proud of you. You guys have a badass ladies and a badass Lego collection. And you guys, I hope you guys were safe because I know you guys were in a dangerous spot. Sarah, I hope you guys were safe. Sarah Enchanted sends a $5 dono. It says, sending love to you, Anthony and Demi, and my heart is with Lebanon. Well, thank you so much, Sarah Enchanted. You have enchanted us with that lovely message. And again, thank you again to Artful Decadence for those 5. And oh, Haley gave us also 1, taking us over the 100 limit. And you guys are nuts. You guys are nuts, man. Can everyone stop for today? Just enjoy the show, please. Stop. Okay, according to War Monitor, according to the Lebanese Ministry of Health, 102 have been killed so far in Lebanon and 638 injured in IDF attacks since the start of the fighting on Monday. 102 killed. Let's just take a moment to appreciate just the size of that fucking number. Again, we talk about this all the time. When you see numbers like 10,000, 1,000, 500, 600 killed every single day in massacres left and right in Gaza, around the world. Even a number like 10 people sounds to sound small. Even a number like 102 by comparison can sound small. And when you just see people talked about as numbers, 100 dead, 200 dead, 300 dead, it stops making any sense. Shoot, 638 injured. What does that even mean? How can you imagine 638 people lined up, bleeding or something? So these numbers are fucking insane. 102 Lebanese people died. Like the August 4th blast killed about 400 people, 300 people. Like a third of those people have already gone. And we consider that a massive tragedy, and as it should be. Even if one person died in the August 4th blast, it would be a tragedy. So 102 Lebanese souls killed by Israelis and 638 injured, a massive number, a massive number. And we should never lose sight of how big these numbers are and just how precious every single fucking life is, because khalas, to them, we don't fucking matter. We're numbers. This is a fun little difference, little irony. So the headline of this article from BBC says, battered and isolated, Hezbollah drags Lebanon into another war. Okay, which a lot of Lebanese people agree with. And look, even I, to some degree, will be like, I wish Hezbollah didn't fire those 6 rockets into Israel. Even if Israel had planned to come in and do what it's doing now, I wish that we had just let them do it on their own accord. At least it'd be like, oh, look, these fucking assholes came in unprovoked. The fact that they fired those rockets, even knowing that they were going to attack, maybe could have been unnecessary. Am I against Hezbollah now defending themselves? Of course not. Anyways, regardless of that. So the headline says, Hezbollah drags Lebanon into another war. Let's read what the article says.
Habibi, the war never stopped. بس لأذكركم.
Yeah, I know. The article says, despite a ceasefire that ended a devastating 13-month war in 2024, Israel had continued with its bombing of Lebanon almost every day, saying the group was trying to rebuild its capabilities. Hezbollah, however, had remained quiet, aware that any move would inevitably be met with a powerful retaliation. So the article says Hezbollah drags Lebanon into another war, but within that same article, they talk about how Israel continued with its bombing campaign almost every day since the ceasefire. So who started the war? Exactly. You know what I mean? Sorry. This came out yesterday while we were streaming. Towards the end of the stream, I got hit with this good news. The Israeli Broadcasting Authority quoted a security source. We are studying attacking civilian targets in Lebanon to pressure the government to restrain Hezbollah. So, Israel and the West doesn't think that the Lebanese government is doing enough to stop Hezbollah or to strip them from their weapons. As we've said multiple times, that would be nearly impossible for the Lebanese government to strip Hezbollah of their weapons. Hezbollah is more powerful than the Lebanese military. First of all, the Lebanese military is incapable of stripping them of their weapons, even if they wanted to. You know what I mean? Any attempt to strip Hezbollah's weapons by force by the Lebanese military is going to lead to violence, strife, potentially a civil war, because the resistance weapons, Hezbollah's weapons, are the only thing keeping Israelis out of the south. They're the only way for Lebanon to defend the south, because guess what? The Lebanese army is not willing to defend the south. The Lebanese army is not willing to fire on the Israeli army, because they know that if the Lebanese army does anything to upset the Israeli army, they're going to get fucking smacked. They're going to get spanked, and they don't want to do that. They don't want that to happen. Yeah, what was I saying? What was the point I was trying to make? Can't even remember.
I'm sorry, I'm falling into the rabbit hole of the bad story.
Don't look at your phone. Don't look at the bad news on your phone. Look at the bad news on the screen here. Look at the bad news that I'm sharing.
It's different bad news.
Mass displacement. Okay, so today, while we were at the shop, at Demi's shop in Beirut, it starts by she got phone calls. She got a phone call from her dad, and then she got a phone call from her sister being like, yo, where the fuck are you guys? They're about to blow up all of Dahi. That's like the first thing we heard. Like, they're about to...
we thought it was happening like within 20 minutes. We didn't see a post or anything. We just heard it. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. Demi just got a bunch of phone calls like, yo, they're about to blow up all of Beirut. Get the fuck out now. We're like, holy shit.
For context, I was in the August 4 blast and I got pretty injured. So that's why they were very worried for me.
But of course, they should. Like, everyone's family. If my parents were here and like in the same time code, they would have called me. They'd been like, yo, get the fuck out. You need to, you know what I mean? So that's what happened. And this is kind of like the image that we got. This is the image that the Israelis shared. Look at this. Basically, this entire section over here, this red part and this red part right here, and the yellow parts that are kind of in danger as well, which they've been getting smacked for the past few days anyways, but right now they basically want to blow up all of Hadath and Verge Barajne. Demi and myself were, if you guys can follow the map, we're somewhere like here.
What did we say about sharing?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, no, don't worry over there, folks. Look at these people driving. Look at these people driving. So anyway, this is the map, and this is where the motherfuckers be striking. This whole area, and this area right here, people are in danger as well.
They were basically targeting southern suburbs of Beirut, ونحن we were in Ras Beirut, يعني more central Beirut, but like
and
irrelevant.
This is kind of what happened right away. The roads were filled instantly with people. Look at that. Trying to leave Beirut, and the amount of people that live in this area, I think I have some tweets that like describe it. It's about like 200,000 to 300,000 individuals. So imagine giving
already
people
it's densely populated compared to other places, يعني.
And like this is a mass displacement from Beirut. They're going to carpet bomb the residential towers and destroy the homes of people. Israel's primary target in all its wars, like in Gaza. Here's a more detailed map of like the areas, basically. So here's a copy of the map published by the Israeli army around 3 p.m. when they ordered the complete evacuation of Beirut's southern suburbs in preparation for impending bombings. The blurred outlines of the map posted by the Israeli army make it impossible to precisely determine the perimeter of the areas threatened by the bombing. It is impossible to determine whether these outlines are limited to the administrative boundaries. Anyways, let me just scroll down. Let me just open up the sweater. Let's scroll down a second. So the red areas are the ones that are the most at risk. Look how massive this area is, by the way. Massive area. Thousands upon hundreds of thousands of people live here. And they're demanding this whole area to be evacuated. And Hadath. I guess this whole area. Insane. Fucking insane.
Someone said, shouldn't you evacuate instead of being arrogant and losing your life? I think it's very important to understand that there's priority for like other people to evacuate people that are actually in the areas that are targeted, and that just causes it's like when you're trying to evacuate a building and people start trampling each other, like لا العالم اللي حتنقصف هن they're the ones that need the priority, مش انه we're just all freaking out, we're all gonna leave Beirut now at the same exact time. يعني it's fucking stupid also.
Yeah, Dizzle McFizzle gifts 5 Do Not Worry membership. Thank you so much, Dizzle McFizzle. That's so generous. Guys, we're at 110 memberships. W's in the chat for Dizzle. So to explain why we didn't leave immediately, chaos. First of all, there's a lot of people that were in the streets at the same time. When everyone gets the news, hey, you need to leave Beirut, everyone's going to get in their cars and get stuck in a massive traffic jam. That's for one. 2, we're not the priority right now. We were still relatively in a safe area of Beirut. The worst that was going to happen to us was we were going to hear something very loud. The place we're at is going to shake, and we might get some broken glass. It's still a big deal. It's still fucked up. We can still get injured by broken glass or shrapnel. But the priority is for people that are in the suburbs to get in their cars and have a clear path out of there.
بس كمان think about it, يعني I was less than 10, not even 10 kilometers away from the August 4 blast when it happened, and still then it was just okay, it was very bad, but it was glass وهيك, but like a strike that's happening in southern Beirut affecting other areas that are like a good drive away.
By the way,
it's not gonna be
sorry, we're answering. Parking Tigers, if I'm not mistaken, is a piece of shit on Twitter that called me a Hezbollah terrorist. So the person who asked this question is a fucking dumbass. I don't even know why we're sorry. I just realized. I just saw their display picture. No, let me make sure that it's that fucker. Let me.
he did say something شوي قبل بس ما.
Oh yeah, Parking Tigers. Yeah. Oh, thank you for. By the way, the only way Parking Tigers was able to send that chat was by subscribing to the channel. Thank you, Parking Tiger. Yeah. So Parking Tiger is out there accusing me of trying to raise money for Hezbollah and calls me a terrorist. So we're still gonna answer your question, you fucking dumbass. We didn't leave right away because it felt safer to remain there on the spot, and we opened all the windows. We were sure that if something does happen while we're there, we're safe rather than being exposed out in the streets or in a car. If everyone's strapped in like in crazy traffic and we can't move, it's gonna make it worse for everyone. And then you can still get car glass can still break.
You can't run away from car glass. You can run away from and cover your face like if you're in a building. Oh, having survived one blast, I'm pretty sure I know the protocol for what to do now.
I just recognized this. Sorry guys, I just saw their display picture. But yeah,
You can remove him off chat, yeah.
that he's been blocked. That's it.
Okay.
They took care of it already. Thank you guys. Plotted the Israeli evacuation over the entirety of Beirut's southern suburbs. The evacuation order is a first of its kind and covers 22.4 kilometers compared to Beirut's municipal area of about 20 kilometers. So they want the area that they're asking to evacuate is 22.4 kilometers. That's insane. It's massive. I'll post several zoom-ins. Did he end up posting them? Okay, there we go. Oh no, that's someone else. That's crazy, man. Breaking, the Israeli army is demanding the complete evacuation of Beirut's southern suburbs. This is the first time such an order...
There are a lot of ambulances out. هلا.
Yeah. Maybe something happened. Let me check the live feed. Seems to be okay. It's so fucked that we have to check a live feed of Beirut, man, to see what's happening in our own fucking country. Okay. This is the video that accompanied the thing. Fuck this guy. I don't want to hear his voice or see his face again. Also, this is interesting. Part of the evacuation orders, they also recommended certain roads for the people that are evacuating to drive by. So they recommended roads that pass through Christian areas, and they recommended people to go to Mount Lebanon and to go to Tripoli. And Mount Lebanon means it's basically a Christian area.
Who's they?
The Israelis. As part of the, they recommended evacuation. Also, it's, you know why they did it? Because they want the Muslim population to have the embarrassment. That's how they see it in their head. They think that if the Christians and if all the other areas get to see, if they make a show out of it, a display, like, look at these people driving through your areas, and now these people are going to be your burden, essentially. And also, like, try to give the people that are evacuating a sense of embarrassment as, like, the other people that are living in their homes safely away from the south, like, look down on them as, like, they're in their cars struggling to find shelter or safety. This whole thing is part of their plan to create strife, to create division, to create an us versus them mentality. So Michael Young says Israel orders the evacuation of several quarters in Beirut's southern suburbs. This dramatic development makes me think of what a friend of mine said yesterday, namely that Israelis seek to recreate the Gaza example here. Faris Halabi quotes it and says, these specific routes out of Dahi are a transparent attempt to fuel friction between the Shia community and others. It's a move to increase internal division. Exactly. It's a move literally planned to make a show and make a display out of, like, look at these bad Shias, look at how their bad decisions and their decision to support Hezbollah, look at how it cost them. It's a way to punish them publicly and to create further division and further strife. Actually, let me also bring up, so when these evacuation orders came out, we have some accounts on Instagram that are trying to, like, guide people and give people some, like, helpful tips. So, for example, this is from the lawyer who has some pretty bad takes sometimes. The lawyer, if I'm not mistaken, is very, like, anti-resistance, and they're very pro, like, the Lebanese government. But anyways, they shared safety instructions for residents in Beirut and surrounding areas. Open your window slightly to reduce pressure from potential strong blasts that may be felt across several areas. If you are in central Beirut or in an area far from the southern suburbs, like Dahiya, remain where you are if your location is safe. Avoid moving between areas as major roads may become heavily congested and blocked. That's why we decided to stay, basically. Like, because roads are going to be congested anyways, and we might be stuck outside. Contact family and friends and advise them to stay where they are, if they are in safe areas. So, yeah. Let me open that back up real quick. Sorry for all this news, baby.
It was okay.
Jawad shares the evacuation order and says there are no military targets or infrastructure in the Dahiya. The command structure has already been evacuated, and what remains is civil infrastructure and hundreds of thousands of civilians, many of whom have been displaced since Monday, residing there. This is a systematic display of pressure on the support base of the resistance, as well as to impose the highest cost of reconstruction and demoralization as possible. Again, this is all part of the Dahiya doctrine. What they did in Gaza was actually started here in Lebanon in the 2006 war, what they call the Dahiya doctrine, which is target the living shit out of it, destroy the place, make it unlivable, and use that as, like, pressure and as a way of pressure to, like, try to make the other side, like, concede or stop the war, like, or, like, give up their weapons. And it's a way to systematically delete a population and ethnically cleanse them. So This is all part of the plan. This is, look at this footage. Look how heartbreaking this is. And people are asking, so this, Courtney, oh, this is Courtney Bono, fuck! It's the horrible lady on Twitter. But anyways, she shared this video, which she did not take. But look at this. This looks just like the Nakba. This looks like the Nakba, but happening here in Lebanon. Look at this.
Yep, it basically is the Nakba happening again.
People carrying their stuff. Most of these people don't
just
even have
time.
access to a car right now. They're just walking. They're grabbing their bags, whatever belongings they can.
I'm so fucking angry. Yani, if there's one reason to work out, it's to eventually fucking Israeli with my hands.
It's crazy. I will support you.
JK.
In Minecraft. Always.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft. Phoebes on Twitter said, I just went down and walked for a short while alongside Beirut's Corniche. People are sleeping on the sidewalks. I couldn't bear to stay for more than half an hour. The cold is bitter. May God give strength to the displaced families. And we have some footage of that. This is what Beirut's Corniche looks like.
In the winter, during Ramadan. Yani, this is literally a spit in the face of everything these people fucking...
Look at these people. They have nowhere to go. No shelter.
Just standing around.
Kids, you got a little girl playing with her dad over here on the left. Look at these people. Thousands. These are thousands of people spread out. And next to the ocean, so you know that wind is cold. If it's windy, it's going to be fucking cold because they're right by the water. And don't forget, it's Ramadan. These people haven't eaten. They're not drinking water until it's time for iftar. And again, with the fundraiser that we're going to be doing mid-month, with you guys, with your support and your help, we're going to be able to try to raise as much money as we can to try to feed as many people as we can, as many displaced individuals as we can. If it's still during the month of March, try to get them some suhoor and some iftar meals. That is going to be what we're going to be trying to do here on the channel with your guys' help. So I thank you in advance. Look at that.
And it's so honorable to think that people are able to still fast during this time because that's how deep their faith is.
100.
That's how immense their respect to life and to ما بعرف spirituality is وقاعدين هوريك عم بيقصفوا
Yeah,
فيهم.
and I very much respect people that are religious and that do things like this.
It's a huge sacrifice. During this time, your body's burning calories. It doesn't even know it's burning just due to stress. Or they're just not eating or drinking.
This is more footage of a traffic jam. This is from Ashrafiyeh or like Hamra, like relatively Christian areas, mixed areas, safe areas in Beirut. This was once the evacuation orders were sent out. There was traffic jams everywhere. So
There was هيدا بحمرا. It's not necessarily
and
safe.
and Hamra as well. People that are displaced and don't have anywhere to go. They're just chilling on the streets. Look at that. You have whole crowds of people back there. You got little kids sitting on this like little piece of partial wall. They just don't know what the fuck to do or where to go.
I really think the only thing we can do during this time is like have a village mentality or not يعني let people كتير feel like they're left alone. There needs to be like a country rally of for money or everything. You know what I mean? There's certain groups of people that are volunteering. There's certain groups of people that are like doing the good stuff. But it has to be like a nationwide effort.
The problem
or else, they won. If we can't stand united against one fucking enemy, then they won. This is what they want.
Right now, they're not winning. Lebanese people, there's going to be a lot of tensions between the Christians and between the Shia population. It's already happening. We
allow these tensions to happen though because we constantly perpetuate the same notion of Muslim versus Christian. Most of us young people, don't we say, and we don't even believe in religion or blah blah blah. So why are we still perpetuating the same narrative that they perpetuated if we don't even believe in that religion? So Anna, that's what I mean. And the independent people, everyone needs to like push others to kind of see past this.
I understand. Lebanon, unfortunately, is marred by so many decades of trauma. Like the older generation, our generation is the most malleable, and the people younger than us. But like our parents, our grandparents.
That's not true. Your parents, if they love you, they will understand you. But you just have to take a stance.
I'm not talking about my parents. I'm talking about like our parents' generation.
I know your parents already believe, what the things that you believe in.
Yeah, Lebanese people are very...
Most children at home I'm sorry, I know most of you, يعني. A lot of people pass through my studio. Everyone's silent. Silence is كمان complicit to evil, يعني. It's not about doing this huge radical thing, but it's just about standing against certain things. You know, when someone says something derogatory about another race or another sect or another what هيدا, how many people are actually standing against that, يعني?
Zaytoon Zero says Martyrs Square is also flooded with displaced people. Yeah, I remember that last year in the last war coming out, that was the case. Haley D sends another $10 super chat and says pass it on. Haley, that's way too kind. Thank you so much. We shall pass it on. We shall. Rania Abu Zaid says widespread panic in Beirut after Israel issues unprecedented evacuation order for southern suburbs. Traffic is choked, people rushing to leave and head north. Drones in the air, WhatsApp messages urging people to crack windows open to avoid shattering from expected glass. Philip Proudfoot shares that all 77 shelters in Beirut are full. They're mostly public schools. This is what's being used as shelters. So all 77 of them are full. 83,000 people are displaced. This is old, by the way. This was yesterday. This was yesterday's news. This is not taking into account the displacement that happened today, which is the biggest so far, which is the most extreme. So this is just according to yesterday's news. 83,000 people already displaced. Israel's displacement order today includes the entire city of Tyr. The population of Tyr Sur is 200,000. So add 200,000 to those 83,000, and on top of the 400,000 that we had today. Lebanon is being massively overwhelmed by Israel's invasion. I have seen zero pledges of international humanitarian aid from our government. And I don't know where Philip Proudfoot is, but like, yeah, so far I haven't heard a single government pledging to help us, except I've heard Emmanuel Macron, the French president, be like, I want to try to help minimize the damage. All I know is the French president is kind of being like, France is willing to help Lebanon. Other than that, no one's willing to help anything. And no Lebanese people are helping. Like I said, when I went...
We get to recolonize you at some point.
When we went to Nation Station today, and I was talking to Samir, like one of the head chefs, he's like, we're not getting any donations, and it's going to be very hard to get any donations from Lebanon. So Lebanese people can't even afford to donate to each other except the rich. And even if they can't afford it, some of them just don't have the appetite. Because for some of them, it's going to be like, serves you right. Like, you deserve this. So for a chunk of the Lebanese population, they think that the Shia population deserves this for supporting Hezbollah or stuff like that. I know it's warped and it's fucked, but that's kind of that's part of the problem.
Listen, I think what people are not realizing, okay, which is something that needs to be talked about a bit more. Habibi, whether you support Hezbollah or not, okay, they literally saved us, and saved us whether you gave them the permission to or not. So it doesn't matter what your opinion is. When there was an actual ground invasion, when there was actually, like, our country was at stake, you could have literally, your sisters could have been raped, ببيوتهم, inside their own houses. They fought for you. So it doesn't matter if you stand with them or not. If you're dying on the street and someone comes to help you, then that person did a good deed. It doesn't matter if you think it was a good deed or not.
Amen.
في reality, it doesn't matter what you think, you know? Go work out, people. Work out to actually be able to fight a land invasion, and then tell me, fuck Hezbollah. Okay? روحوا.
I love the energy. Let's go.
Sorry.
No, this picture is for you. Look at that. Look at this little kid. See this picture?
Oh my God.
There's a little kitty being evacuated, folks. Spotted in Lebanon. Thousands of people and animals.
Seeing all the footage of the animals being left to عن جد, it's disheartening. So I'm glad some people are taking some animals with them.
Thousands of people and animals have been displaced there too due to the war. Also, I mean, there's an amazing shelter in Lebanon here, an association called Animals Lebanon. They're out there helping whatever animals are left homeless or that are struggling because of what's happening. If there's any way, if we have any money left over, if there's any way for us to also donate, like,
my God,
I would love to donate to every shelter.
I should do maybe at the shop. We do like a pet flash kind of thing,
and
we donate that proceeds. That would be super.
I would love to also donate to Animals Lebanon.
Everyone would love a portrait of their pet, and I think that's a really good idea.
Oh yeah, that would be fucking awesome. I would love to help them as well. So helping to feed people is one thing. I also want to feed the little kitties, like that guy that went to Cuba.
Oh my God.
That fucking dumbass.
You need a suitcase, babe, and $20.
Okay, we're gonna read this. It's a little bit long, but it's a good observation from Philip Proudfoot. Israel has again ordered a forced evacuation from all southern Lebanon and specified the entire city of Tyr with a population of 200,000. Was this yesterday or today? This was today. Let me explain what that means from a broader crisis perspective. In short, Lebanon is facing a set of cascading shocks. People are not arriving into the arms of a functioning Lebanese welfare state. They're arriving into municipalities that could already, due to one of the worst financial crises in history, barely pay staff. Water and electricity networks were already struggling to provide for the existing host populations, and those lucky enough to find a place are sheltering in public schools, the only real state infrastructure, meaning public education is paused. Exactly. Like for those public schools to be used as shelter, that means the hundreds of thousands or millions of Lebanese kids that rely on those schools for education can't go to school now. So we have to keep that in mind. There are drastic economic implications. Rent goes up, prices rise, and the most economically vulnerable among the displaced are the most impacted. Yes, and why does rent go up? Because as people from those areas are forced to flood to other areas, any available apartments are being snatched up. Greedy landlords take advantage of the situation and start hiking up the prices. Like, oh, you want to live here? You're desperate? Well, you got to pay me 10 times as much. If you don't, good luck. I have 10 other families lined up to try to take my house. So that is a very common problem as well. Rent goes up, prices rise, and the rent goes up for everyone else. So, like, not only so because the rent is going up because people are trying to take advantage of poor migrants that need the money or poor refugees, it goes up for any other person that isn't a refugee that's just looking to move houses. All of a sudden, housing costs just shoot up across the board. So there are drastic economic implications. Rent goes up, prices rise, and the most economically vulnerable among the displaced are the most impacted. And then there's a municipal service breakdown, refuse collection. God, we need some of those Dubai trucks to come pick up some of our refuse. Refuse collection, sewage, basic maintenance, public health, all at risk of collapse. But there's also crucial and often neglected second-order damage. Sur and the entire south isn't just a place where people live. It's also part of the Lebanese national economy. Yeah, no one's talking about this too.
Agriculture.
Yeah. Imagine the implications for the British economy if a city like Newcastle or Liverpool suddenly entirely closed down. No trade, services, agriculture, fishing, and coastal livelihoods. This impacts the entire national economic picture. So yeah, people are just thinking about it like, oh, okay, the south is affected. Fuck it, we're fine. No, dude. If
The south, it's just the Muslims.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like half of your freaking country's exports to income.
It's a whole chunk of the population, man. Like there's like GDP, there's like money there's agriculture, there's businesses that they're contributing to the economy.
ما بقى يعرفوا how shit works, how a country works. They think it's just the north and Beirut.
Lost income does not just shift to host areas, it turns into debt, dependency, and the longer it goes on, negative coping practices. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of people losing their livelihoods overnight. Social cohesion breaks down, and Israel is already trying to achieve this by bombing hotels and areas hosting displaced Lebanese citizens. We talked about that yesterday. There was a hotel in a Christian area. The Israelis hit one of the floors as a sign, basically like, hey, think twice before hosting anyone in your hotel, because if you host someone, we might consider them a threat to Israel and we might decide to bomb your hotel. So Christians, keep away from the Muslims. You don't want to get involved. That's what they're doing. Amid all of this, our government, who were formerly one of the world's most important supporters of international humanitarian assistance, have made zero statements about the situation and zero pledges of support to the Lebanese government. I don't know where he is, where he's from, where Philip Prophet, maybe he's Irish or something. Personal account, views mine, Green Party, Brighton. Oh, he's from England. Okay. I've been to Brighton. A good analysis by Philip.
Yeah, I think there's 2 super chats that you missed and 3, sorry. Oh, the last one is so fucking nice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you guys, wallah. You're good people.
Kozen official sends a €5 donut, £5 donut. Thank you so much, Kozen. Praying for Lebanon, Anthony and Demi. I'm Cypriot Maronite and speak an endangered Arabic dialect. My TikTok about it exposed so much xenophobia. Holy shit, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm interested actually. I took a screenshot of your username. I'm going to be checking you out on TikTok. I want to hear that endangered Arabic dialect.
Yeah, that's fucking dope. My dad speaks Assyrian, which is very different, but like it's also an ancient like language that no one else, that's very rare, it's very rare for people to speak.
A piece of history.
It's very close to Aramaic. If anyone has seen The Passion of the Christ, the language that they speak in that film, my dad could understand like half of it. It's very similar to Assyrian. So that's my connection there in terms of like I know like 3 Assyrian words. I'm a disappointment. Then thank you so much for the generous dono and salute. I've been to Cyprus twice. I love Cyprus. It's a very beautiful island. Only a 20-minute flight from here. Lemon Mint Katzens, another $2 dono. It says fuck sectarianism/racism. Use what privilege you got. Thank you, Lemon Mint Cat, and we're gonna do it. And Lemon Mint Cat, you said you're Lebanese, right? You're diaspora. That's fucking crazy. Where are you living? Answer not in a super chat, please. Jim D. Dukers with another 5 gifted Do Not Worry memberships. Guys, we're at 150. Okay, I need to update the members. Sorry, 1 second. 515. So we're at 630 members. Holy shit, guys. I'm going to raise the goal to 700, but that doesn't mean 700 today. Just the goal. God damn it. I have to warn these people.
What was it before?
600. Say,
Nice.
you guys are insanely, been insanely crazy today. I love you guys. Sunflower Dragon sends another $2 dono and says, I just sent a 100 PayPal to Animals Lebanon. Holy shit, babe. Sunflower Dragon.
That's what I was saying. You know, I took a screenshot also.
They just donated the 100. The Sunflower Dragon, that is so fucking kind and so fucking
That's
generous.
so sweet. I read something very nice.
Yo, and Haram, you couldn't even write Lebanon in the chat or else she would have been banned. Look, she had to write L-E-B-A.
That's so weird. And حتى the word, yeah, it's not even in any context. It's just, you can't write the word.
You can't super chat the word Lebanon. That's fucking crazy. Everybody, please, lots of W's in the chat for Sunflower Dragon. Lots of, and if you can post the Maki and Nata stickers, let's give Sunflower Dragon some Maki and Nata stickers. Thank you so much, Sunflower Dragon. That's so fucking generous. $100 to help little Lebanese kitties and puppies that are in need of help during this difficult time. God damn. Awesome. We have Anjed. What a community. I've been blessed with you guys, man. This is just kind of funny, I guess. Funny in a scary way. Syrians stopped a bus of refugees going into Syria thinking they were Lebanese and they wanted like to beat them up, and then it turned out the bus was filled with other Syrians. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny.
People are worded.
It's crazy. Syrians cut off the road.
So fucking stupid.
Syrians cut off the road and attacked buses of displaced people from Lebanon, assuming they are Lebanese, to later find out they are Syrians returning from Lebanon to Syria after years of displacement. So this was just kind of funny. I don't know what to say about this.
It's freaking
like why?
It's moronic.
Why would you do this?
It's genuinely resonated from the deepest place of like hate and fear. That we opened our freaking country for 15 years.
They ain't being thankful. I found a decent. There's a few more things for us to react to.
Israeli airstrikes have targeted the
Un momento.
Lemon Mint Cat says, I don't know if you read it already. I zoned out, sorry. Lebanese born, but in the diaspora state of Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. Oh, okay. Michigan. Dearborn. Oh god, there's so much more stuff to look at. Oh my god, I thought we were done. Sorry guys, huh? We're gonna try to fly through this. It's too much data, is it? Are you guys enjoying the stream? Like, is it a beneficial stream?
At some point, maybe some positivity would be nice, or like some.
I got nothing positive.
No, guys, شو بتحبوا تشوفوا يعني
The Beirut bombardment.
نعمل لكم هيك curation حلوة. What do you wanna, be indulged in?
I don't
know. After a bit, it's gonna get a bit tiring to always,
Macron. Okay, I'm just gonna get a couple of updates. Macron. Okay, then the rest we can ignore. We're gonna ignore the rest. We're gonna ignore Asmongold, what he said. Fuck that. We don't need that.
We don't need any fucking Western opinion هلا about what's happening. صراحة. I feel like more Lebanese voices need to be out there, and
McG says, "Damn it, I'm late." You're not late, McG. You can tune. You can tune in anytime. Okay, we got some more stuff to cover about Lebanon. Here's just a quick report. Maybe I've been talking too much. Here's
southern suburbs of the Lebanese capital Beirut for the 4th day in a row. Lebanese authorities have announced the death toll from Israeli strikes has now risen to 102, with 638 people injured since the escalation on Monday. The Lebanese group Hezbollah has attacked Israel in retaliation for the killing of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Israel has since been bombing Beirut and mobilized troops in the south.
My son went up to prepare iftar. There's nothing here. This is known to be a civilian building, and everyone here is a civilian. He went up for 5 minutes to get us the iftar, and the missile hit. Just like that. We're not hiding anything here.
This building was a civilian building without any...
Here, I'm gonna just share you guys. I got a picture from Chris, sent me a look at how the road looked to him driving down. Let me share this for you guys without doxing myself real quick. The dangers of streaming. So this is Chris, our very own Chris. This is the traffic on his way leaving work. Look at that. Crazy.
Oh my God. Thank
Crazy.
God we didn't leave, man. I had a feeling it was going to be like that. Just sitting in the car feeling like shit the whole time.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. يعطيك العافية Chris. الله يسلمك. خاينة.
Affiliations. Our centre, the Youth Collective, is right across the street. We're a social services centre that tries to help people.
We're going to bring in Nida Ibrahim and Ramallah in the occupied West Bank in a moment. First, we're going to go to Bernard Smith in Beirut. We've been reporting on strikes in southern Lebanon, in Beirut, just in the last couple of hours. Tell us what's been happening.
Michi asks, how far are you from the south? We're pretty far. We're relatively very far. But it's not just the south. They're also, today they were threatening southern Beirut. So even if you're anywhere in Beirut, you're very close to the action.
Well, Rob, the Israelis, in an unprecedented move, have given a forced evacuation order for the southern suburbs of Beirut city. They're just behind me. It's never been done before, and you're talking about an estimated population centre there of upwards of as many as 400,000 people, tightly packed into that suburban area. Those people, many of them, trying to flee north, trying to flee to the centre of Beirut, trying to flee further north. It's causing gridlock on the roads. We've got the incessant noise of an Israeli drone overhead, identifying one assumes target.
Yeah, the drone was non-stop today. I wanted to film a video of myself with the drone in the background. I forgot to, just to give you guys an idea of what it sounds like always.
Because it's now bringing the fight with Hezbollah much closer to the centre of Beirut. Yes, also there has been a forced evacuation order in southern Lebanon as well. That Israelis saying Lebanese there should get to north of the...
Oh, Joel says, guys, not all Syrians like that. And let's be honest, you Lebanese, not that good with us. Don't like... Oh, we're not making fun of Syrians for that.
Yeah,
I'm just
by the way.
No, we know. One of my best friends is Syrian. What are we talking about?
لا ما خلص, you don't have to say that أول شيء. It's كتير إنه I have a black friend type thing.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm sorry.
I think that's a fair defense. I think I have a black friend is a fair defense.
We just said إنه نحن amidst our own shit we accepted people, and it's not to say that all Syrians are not accepting us, بس إنه it's kind of like scratch my back, I scratch your back kind of.
We have 2 million Syrian refugees in our country right now, and our country can't handle it.
Let's stop with the not all, or because this kind of stuff is what perpetuates people always being like, okay, I'm gonna like let a Syrian joke go by, but then in my head I'm actually with the Syrian cause. لا إنه نحن we're you know what I mean?
I would like to make an aside real quick. I would like to make a point right now that I do believe if someone is accused of racism or something, that it is a fair point to actually say, actually, I don't hate black people. I have a black best friend. I think that is a fair defense that should be allowed to be used moving forward.
Look, I understand.
I'm joking.
You're very right.
I'm saying it as a joke.
But I just mean, always when this happens, it's always like in a liberal, let's call it, context. Obviously, we are not متعصبين, and obviously we are not like that. But it's just about the fact that we are not talking about all Syrians. It's just when we talk about these things and when we show the realities, then people can actually be, change the narrative and be mobilized to not act that way.
And it is a pretty goofy video. Like they're out there thinking that's what Lebanese people.
It's a goofy video. They were about to beat the freaking fridge out of Lebanese people.
I know, but they look goofy doing it because they ended up beating Syrians. Like that's why it's like funny. It's like.
هن بمصلحة مين عم بيشتغلوا, under who do they work? Or are these paid people that are paid? Or that's what I mean. So that's what I mean by like, let's not push through انتوا اللبنانية انه بتحكوا هيك عنا. لا bro, we're all trying to live peacefully and have good lives with our families, and that's basically it. Stop he said she said type shit. Who said Demi with
Easy DB says having a black friend doesn't mean someone isn't racist. I know, but like in my case, if someone tells me like you hate Syrians, I'm like, but if I love a Syrian person, can I hate the Syrians? That's my counter argument for that. I don't want to get into that too much right now. Jim says Demi with a $5 dono. Thank you so much, Jim.
Mind their freaking business about race. Thank you, Jim. I don't know what هيدا, but thank you.
Guys, I'm invited to a Syrian wedding in April. I'm gonna be surrounded with Syrians.
Ya Allah. Don't forget, most of us, we live in areas that it's not really, مش live in areas, we go out in areas that are completely mixed. أنا my university, I remember my first year in uni, and I lived in a very, very Christian area. I didn't know that. But when I first went to university, people would ask me like, oh, what's your family name? And I found it so weird. I was like, why is everyone trying to know my family name? And then I realized they're trying to know like what's my religion. So I had my first year of uni. I didn't know these differences. You can't really tell unless you're the kind of person that knows the difference.
When I'm trying to find that video again, 1 second. Okay, you guys tell me. I'm gonna try to do something a little bit here. this? Okay. Okay, now we're gonna watch the footage of the Syrians beating up themselves with clown music in the background. Does it make it funnier? Whoops! We don't have to linger on this anymore. Stop the clown. Holy fuck, this music is cursed. Okay. Enough of this little mishap, folks, at the border. We love our Syrian brothers and sisters. Kilna labad, kilna labad. The Arabs, apes together strong. Remember, folks, to
Stop looking at people as their races.
Apes together strong, ape alone weak. Dizzle McFizzle sends another $5 dono and says, I wish this wasn't happening so I could come visit the Paris of West Asia, Beirut. Look, get it? You know what? We'll let you know when it's safe. Yeah, if it's not safe right now, don't be coming here. I would love to tell you guys to come here, but no. Okay, so enough with this. Where were we? Okay, I don't want to look at this. This is too, we've been talking about this. Oh, Israel Minister Smotrich had to say this about Beirut. He said, Beirut's Dahya is soon going to look like Khan Yunis.
היה לכל התושבים מהדחיה להתפנות. רציתם להביא עלינו גיהנום, הבאתם גיהנום על עצמכם. הדחיה תיראה כמו ח'אן יונס. תושבי הצפון שלנו יחיו בשקט, בשלום ובביטחון. אנחנו עכשיו על גבול הצפון, אחרי שצה"ל נתן הנחיה לכל התושבים מהדחיה להתפנות. רציתם להביא עלינו גיהנום, הבאתם גיהנום על עצמכם. הדחיה תיראה כמו ח'אן יונס. תושבי הצפון שלנו יחיו בשקט, בשלום ובביטחון. אנחנו...
Anyways, crazy shit. I don't know what the fuck to say. אנחנו באים, יאר, שקלק, יא חרא. Israel's finance minister Bezalel Smotrich had said, soon you will see the suburbs of Beirut reduced to rubble, just like Khan Yunis in Gaza. Fuck you, piece of shit. Philip Proudfoot, yet again, he's been making a lot of appearances here. Good tweets, Philip Proudfoot. Says Israel is going to carpet bomb Beirut because Hezbollah is not letting them make progress through the south. Yeah, because apparently Hezbollah has been doing pretty good in the south. They've been taking out some Israelis. The moment they have to fight on the ground, they lose. These psychopaths are skilled only in the murder of women and children from the air. Agreed, Philip Proudfoot. Our Prime Minister, Nour Salam, put out a statement. God, I don't feel like reading anymore. Bam. Oh, this is an Israeli strike inside Beirut. Oh, this was yesterday. One second, let me just see. Some of this stuff is a little bit outdated. Not outdated, but like...
At this point, you have to be like...
Yeah, like, this stuff happened yesterday. Like, yeah, this is like irrelevant kind of like... This is, look at this. You're going to see a car. 3 were martyred inside in an airstrike on a car in southern Lebanon. Look at that.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Yeah, you see the car like just rolling. Completely burnt to a crisp, blown up.
And then something hits it or it blows up. I couldn't really tell.
Oh, it blows up again. Oh,
I didn't think something hit it though.
No, I think it was, so it was hit the first time, off cam, I guess. So you get to see the car rolling in, already kind of fucked. I didn't finish watching, so I never got to see the second blast. That's crazy.
This is how they know where people are and who people are. They have like AI with voice recognition. That's how they're finding these people's locations, who like striking them in their cars. Kamena last war, there was people hit in their cars.
Dizzle McFizzle with another $5 dono. Thank you so much, Dizzle. Says it's crazy how unlikable and disgusting these Zionists are. I know. Find me one likable Zionist. You can't. This was southern Lebanon today after Israeli airstrikes. This is what look at this. Gaza.
This is Halla?
South Lebanon, yeah. This was today.
It looks like Gaza. Yeah.
Should look like.
No, this just looks like destruction and evil. Doesn't have to look like Gaza.
Oh my god.
The fact that we say it looks like Gaza come in is normalizing. Oh yeah, like that's just a place that got demolished.
It's like Middle East, yeah. Like, it looks like when people say it's like a third world country. This was Beirut last night.
But also that normalizes third world countries looking like that.
Yeah, I know, but it's bad. That's wrong. It's the same thing as saying
the
that.
wording كتير is Kamena getting us into this loop of like we're angry, but it's normal.
Crazy. The cradle. Look at this video showing massive destruction in Kfar Tibnit, South Lebanon, after Israeli airstrikes. Oh my god, dude. What was even here? I can't even... Look at this.
Oh my god. Wasteland.
It's like a crater, man.
Oh, by the way, today when I was driving into Beirut, and I drive with the windows open, يعني I don't like كتير AC وهيك. ماشي وصلت على الساحل يعني I got to the sea line, and I was driving for like 6 minutes, 7 minutes. I started sneezing insanely. My eyes were watery. So like the air is so polluted. هلا we're breathing in the most fucking toxic shit. أصلا from last year كانوا بيحطوا white phosphorus and shit like that. So يعني.
Polish Pusher says Demi is so fucking quotable. So many little gems of wisdom.
Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you guys. They gotta go somewhere. You know, they're just like boiling in my mind.
Fucking crazy, man. This is like Mordor, dude. Israeli warships bombed an apartment in Har Tahrik, Beirut southern suburb. That was again last night. So this is all last night. Tonight is going to be, Chris is saying in the chat, it's going to be a long night, boys. It's going to be a very long night. The people of the south and the people of South Beirut, of the suburbs of Dahye, it's going to be a bloody fucking violent night. People are going to lose homes. People are going to lose so many souvenirs. So many family photos are going to be fucking burnt to a crisp tonight, man. So many living rooms, so many kitchens. It's, can't even, like, what? And all we can do is like ask for money to feed the victims. Like, air. Quick news report.
The Beirut bombardment. Israeli fighter jets launching strikes across the Lebanese capital against claimed Hezbollah targets.
Oh, it started. Yves Gibran says it started.
Hello. This is so morbid that there's like a constant camera.
I know. Let me try to open another one. Beirut live footage. Yeah, it's fucking sickening, honestly. Okay, the Associated Press. Oh, the Associated Press has it closer. Oh, fuck yeah, you can see the smoke. Check it out.
Ya Allah, my mom.
I think we can even see the moment of impact. Oh, you can hear the drone kind of getting louder. You might not hear it. Okay, so you guys can see it here. Look. Oh my god. This was, to tell you guys, of 12 minutes ago. This was 12 minutes ago. 12 minutes ago. Fuck my life. Look at the smoke, man. God damn, man. Can it... So everyone in that vicinity right now, their windows are gone. Their house was shaking. Any pets in the area? So again, sorry, 1 second. Sunflower Dragon, who sent $100 to, who PayPal'd $100 to Animals Lebanon today. Your money is going directly to help a lot of the animals that are now going to be left traumatized and without shelter because of these explosions. You're there. El Karaki sends a $20 super chat. Says, appreciate your voice. Love from your Palestinian brother. Fuck yeah, El Karaki. Khayy. Habib Elbe, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for generously supporting the channel like this. It's fucking insane. We appreciate you guys so much being here with us tonight as we're going through this, which is, again, nothing compared to what our brothers in the south and in Dahye are going through right now. But it's just to know that you guys have our backs and are here and are willing to help. It means so much. So we love you guys. Well, Karaki, I hope your family's safe. I hope you're safe. يعطيك ألف عافية.
Chris said, Demi, they know everything. Don't worry. Who owns WhatsApp? Just think about it. Bro, you're so fucking right. I thought about it. I thought about it. I will never stop thinking.
Yeah, they know everything. I can't. Where are we? Like, they're literally like tracking us right now. Like.
طب خلاص يعني what do I do? Do I throw out my electronics and live in a forest? هيك الهيئة حيصير يعني. You know, you can.
Part Twain sends a $5 dono and says, so you're in the north. Are you safe and will you remain safe? I swear if they break that Lego set. Oh, Part Twain, I know. If anything happens to Rivendell, anything happens to that Rivendell set, there will be hell to pay. Okay, one does not simply destroy my Rivendell set. I use the Boromir meme. I did the Boromir meme. Part Twain, thank you so much. That's so generous. And I still plan on buying another Lego set. And I don't give a fuck. Come hell or high water, I'm gonna build that fucking Star Wars Cantina set. If I have to do it under the fucking bombs, I'm gonna build that Cantina set, and I'm gonna have some fun in the Star Wars universe, folks. Okay, okay. It's not. I didn't build a whole shelf just for Rivendell. Okay, what else we got happening here? Okay, so the US, so Emmanuel Macron, French president. Emmanuel Macron, by the way, we've said it before many times. He loves Lebanon. The French hate him. He gets spat on and slapped in France. He comes to Lebanon. He gets hugged by Lebanese women in the streets. Oh, please save us, Mr. Macron. Please save us. He loves coming here. He gets free croissant. He gets free desserts. He gets free whatever he wants. We've watched the footage. He loves it here. Okay, so now this is what he had to say. I spoke today with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, as well as with the President of the Lebanese Republic, Joseph Aoun, and Prime Minister Nawaf Salam, to discuss the situation in Lebanon, which is very concerning. I reiterated the need for Hezbollah to immediately cease its attacks against Israel and beyond. This strategy of escalation is a major fault that is jeopardizing the entire region. Likewise, I urge the Israeli Prime Minister to preserve Lebanon's territorial integrity and to refrain from a ground offensive. It is important that the parties return to the ceasefire agreement. France will continue, together with its partners, to support the efforts of the Lebanese armed forces so that they can fully carry out their missions of sovereignty and put an end to the threat posed by Hezbollah. So he wants to support the army in disarming Hezbollah. In response to the humanitarian emergency in southern Lebanon, France will take immediate action to support displaced Lebanese population. Our solidarity with the Lebanese people and our commitment to regional stability remain at the heart of our action. And here, Lebanese President Joseph Aoun has asked Emmanuel, so there's a Lebanese president. Baby, do the heart quick.
Oh my god, the funniest thing happened. I was on a shoot last week and they asked me to do like a heart for the shot. And I did this heart and everyone laughed. They're like, oh my god, you're a millennial. What do you mean?
This heart?
I can't even do it. I spent like 5 minutes on set in front of a bunch of people trying to do it and I couldn't do it. The Korean one.
This one, that's the Korean one.
لا, there was one before it, before this became a thing.
هيك مبادئ.
Hey, this one. Holy shit, how do you do it? Guys, please, in the comment, how do you do it? This one. I couldn't get my index finger.
I don't know. My audience is old.
That's the one though, and they're like, فضحت حالي. They all knew I was a 90s kid.
It's like that Inglorious... fuck. I can't quote Quentin Tarantino movies anymore.
Oh, yeah, fuck him. That's the three.
Yeah.
The three
fuck, that was...
scene.
I love that moment. I love that scene.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I can't fucking like that movie anymore.
You can like the scene and hate him.
I guess. So yeah, our president is asking the French president for help. We saw what the president had to say. We don't need to watch this anymore. It's been a long night. Okay, Paul Yaoubian, who is attacked that Israel has the right to come in and do this, which is kind of a traitor talk if you ask me, Paul Yaoubian. You should not... Traitor in Minecraft, of course, in Minecraft.
Gen Z heart.
Please don't arrest us.
هكذا يعني يتم مواجهة إسرائيل ومخططات.
Live streaming from what's our prison called here? Habesh.
La, that's not the prison. That's a sect of.
Habesh is like the drug dealer jail.
Yeah, there's one big one, but that's not the prison of Lebanon.
Habesh is pretty known. That's the one.
No, but the prison of Lebanon is on Rumia.
Oh, Rumia. Okay, Rumia.
Yeah, Habs Rumia. Yeah.
Habs Rumia. Okay, Rumia. I don't want to go to Rumia, guys.
Habesh is like the Beirut.
McGee says U.S. jet shot down over Iraq. Oh no! How tragic! Very sad news.
يعني يتم مواجهة إسرائيل ومخططاتها؟ طبعا لا. طبعا لا. اليوم إسرائيل لديها مشروعية للأسف بضرب لبنان.
So she says Israel has, unfortunately, legitimacy in striking Lebanon.
الدخول إلى لبنان.
And entering Lebanon. She's saying Israel has legitimacy in striking Lebanon and entering Lebanon. So she is kind of cheering on the invasion of Lebanon?
هكذا يعني يتم مواجهة إسرائيل ومخططاتها؟ طبعا لا. طبعا لا. اليوم إسرائيل لديها مشروعية للأسف بضرب لبنان وبالدخول إلى لبنان.
She's saying Israel has legitimacy in striking Lebanon and entering Lebanon.
لك تفوه.
No, in Minecraft.
In Minecraft بس man, I only speak in Minecraft language أصلا. شو بكون يا جماعة يعني don't take things out of context.
Beirut skyline. Yeah, that's kind of it for today, guys. I don't have... do you want to do one light story? I have one light story, I guess.
Yeah, what is it?
It's an update on Benny Blanco's feet.
Oh my god, I saw it where she kissed them.
Oh, you saw the kiss? That's all I got for you.
Wow, so much تفه today يعني. إنه
Oh,
okay,
actually, no, no, no.
guys, kiss your partner's feet بس إنه نظافة في شيء اسمه hygiene
Couple more things.
and bacteria.
We're gonna laugh over this. We're gonna laugh over this. Also, I want to talk about Brian McGuinness, who is this American like Marine who walked into like Parliament and like started screaming that like this war is unjust and people are going after him. He seems like a chill dude.
I liked it. It made me feel good.
That's
I
the-
love
oh my
you
God.
so much that I was very. You like that?
Oh, don't make it a moment.
Oh no, I wasn't. I liked it. It made me feel good. I love you so much that I was very.
And did they like make the shot on purpose? Like did
Thing as opposed لأنه كأنه it was spoken about before.
Yeah, 'cause he had
But
nasty,
was like,
dirty
he
feet.
addresses his dirty feet. So I think he was in an interview or something when باينين إجريه.
yeah, they were black ass feet and they're like on a couch, you're like dirty feet.
أول شيء your fucking couch. يعني okay, انسى your mouth. You don't give a shit about that. بس إنه السوفا الإشعال بدها تتوسخ.
His feet
It
were like
will be stained.
they were like charcoal black, like he was literally
Like
his,
how dirty is your home? For
bro, they
your
were
feet to
dirtier
get
than
that
like
fucking black.
I was saying like literally like Frodo and Sam didn't have feet this dirty as they were climbing into fucking Mordor. You know what I mean? Like this fucker.
That's so true. I saw an amazing video, guys. Someone wears clean, brand new white socks, goes into Tokyo, walks for almost 2 hours in one of the busiest fucking cities in the world, takes the socks off, very minimal dirt. It's actually such a clean city. يعني عن جد هيدا بيته وسخ. Sorry بس.
Irene Bertoni says solid black ads keep popping up without any button for me to even skip them.
Interesting.
Could be the enemy at work. Al Adu. Azalea Banks, who's like was a singer or some shit. Wasn't she famous back in the day?
Yeah.
So she tweeted "fuck Lebanon."
Yeah.
Yep. I ratioed her. I quote tweeted her, and I said, what did I say?
Who the fuck is asking for your opinion أول شيء? Who the fuck are you? هيدا أول point.
What did I say? I said, shut the fuck up. Your shit got 16 likes.
Let's go.
And she got more likes since then. Now she's at 100 likes, so we've been giving her attention.
If we give her too much.
But I got 700 likes, so fuck you. Also, here's another funny tweet. Alon Levy, who is an Israeli Zionist propagandist, said, one day, Beirut will be the #1 tourist destination for Israelis looking for a long weekend. And Tel Aviv will be the hottest location for Lebanese looking for a city break. I believe that day is soon.
Vomit in my mouth and into eternity.
Elon Levy, I can promise you, I never fucking set foot in no country called Israel. I might visit Palestine someday. I would love to visit Palestine someday and go enjoy a nice Lebanese summer there for a city break. But I ain't fucking going to no fucking Israel having some fucking sub-bar falafels, shitty shawarma. What the fuck do you guys have over there? Shitty hummus? What am I going there to eat? Schnitzel? Merif. Erfik. So yeah, I also quote tweeted that. I said lol something. Also, look at this guy, Shadi Khalloul, who is I'm guessing an Arab Israeli from like, because his name has Arabic origins. I call all the Christian Maronite towns in South Lebanon to declare they want Israel protection and sovereignty. With this current Lebanese state, you have no decent future. Here with us in Israel, you will thrive and enjoy life. We, as your Maronite brothers, will help you. You see this? They're trying to like appeal to Christians living in the South and be like, hey, do you guys want us to like adopt you? Do you want Israel to like adopt you as our Christians? Just stay in the South and we'll take care of you. We'll protect you. That's fucking crazy. I call all the Christian Maronite towns in South Lebanon to declare they want Israel protection and sovereignty. Motherfuckers, they're literally trying to take our country. Anyone who says that Israel doesn't plan on doing the Greater Israel Project, all that sort of shit.
Hey, you're the Lulu.
Insane. Like, if anyone thinks they're going to give up the South, or they might give up large portions of the South.
Spoken about it.
They're going to keep parts of the land. Whatever land they took, they're not returning it 100%. I promise you. Okay, I 100% promise you.
شو promise? What are you promising? Don't say stuff like that. Guys, بياخدوا لبنان بننزل واحد. We take the land back. شو بدي لكم? There's no other plan.
Yeah, it is.
شو you don't make promises like that. Speak it out into the universe. We are gonna get our sovereignty back. We will get every fucking meter of Lebanon back in due time.
Inshallah.
Inshallah وبيشالله وبرداء لشالله وكل شيء.
We're going to end it on this beautiful tweet from Jack. He says, cheesy, but for Jews to go from the Holocaust to hunting anti-Semites with fighter jets in 80 years is awe-inspiring. I refuse to be shamed into not celebrating this achievement. Yeah, Jack, all I would say is Moses would be ashamed of you. Okay? Moses would be ashamed. غير هيك شالوم شو بدي اقول لك يا اخي انا خلوبايم fucker وهيك oh my god let's see if there's been any more updates. I can hear the drones.
I heard something هلا oh my god I'm in constant paranoia guys. شو بدي اقول لكم يعني my advice to you is invest in like a hobby with your hands or you know listen to positive music or classical music or instrumentals and all of these things. Unbrainwash your mind through positive frequencies. Ooh, love thy neighbor, you know, just smile at people on the streets. It's a really tough time هلا. بس عن جد a smile will go such a long way. Like Anthony and I when we were walking back from Nation Station, the streets are fucking empty. There's no one on the streets. And there's like this church next to my shop. There was just a lady standing outside قاعدة على الدرج يعني. She's just sitting alone. I don't know what the hell she was doing. And she just had the most miserable look on her face. Ooh, maybe I stared at her for like a bit too long and she maintained eye contact with me. And then I was like, no, I looked at her, you know, I should do something. And I smiled. Ooh, she smiled and we just stayed on our way. So it's little things. Small stuff.
Oh fuck. So I put out a tweet on Twitter saying like, hey, I'm planning on doing a fundraiser. If anyone is down to help, reach out to me. Chris Kunzler, folks. Chris Kunzler sent a DM being like, hey man, let me try to do my best Chris Kunzler. Hey man. No, that's bad. He yells. When will you be doing the fundraiser? I'll be traveling to Montreal on Monday, but after that, I am game.
I do not.
Is that a good Chris Kunzler?
I don't know who he is.
Chris Kunzler, he was on our live stream. Blonde, British.
On the 15-hour long one?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it all, but yeah.
You didn't watch all 14 hours of that live stream?
No.
Folks, Chris Kunzler has already offered to be on the fundraiser. Lots of love. I'm going to respond to
That's
Chris.
personal opinion. I really think waiting till the mid-month is too long. I think it should be maybe like
I need time to plan a bit. Like I need to plan
something.
it. This Tuesday, no way. I gotta plan.
Because people are displaced, you know. Yeah, they need the money now.
They wait till Tuesday, they'll get little money. They give me an extra week, they'll get more money. I'd rather give them more money in a week.
حتخلص الحرب in 4 weeks يعني بتكونوا ماتوا العالم وعاشوا.
It's the best I could do, babe.
You can do two. Do one that's just
hard.
like it for هيدا.
The link will still be up. Boom. God, I love Chris Kunzler so much. I love Chris Kunzler so much. What a guy. What a fucking guy. Folks. Oh, wait, one second. Oh my god, look at this. Are you fucking kidding me? I hope this is real. Babe, look at this. A fucking,
Oh my god, yeah, I didn't even think of like cattle.
Well, the dude brought his cattle to Beirut. اجا من الجنوب على الروشة.
طب you know that's worth a lot of money.
This dude brought...
It's literally his
dude,
right.
bless him. Of course, how do I imagine these guys... Please have his dogs. Look at that. The dogs. The doggies are here. Oh my god.
بهدلة.
Yo, but this is so... Protect...
It's very endearing, of
Protect
course.
this man's goats at all costs.
Goat tattoos بكرة كلكم تعوا $50 we donate them to this guy.
Oh my god, dude. What a man. They're so cute with their little bells. The little bells, your Lebanese goats. Your little Lebanese goats. Yeah, Hayat, they're so organized and well behaved. Look at them.
They really are.
Oh, Nuna Ninja says based shepherd. Let's go, based shepherd on Jed. What a guy. That is so fucking cute and crazy. Look at the dogs. Look at the little doggies. Yeah, look, good doggos, good animals. Everyone's so good. We don't deserve this, guys. Our country does not deserve this shit. Yo, how's this? This is the most epic video I've ever seen. This is so fucking cute. Oh, babe, look at this one. There's like a baby goat on like a horse.
Oh my
maybe
god.
Maybe it's an old goat or maybe it's injured.
Oh my god, don't.
Look at that.
I don't want to think of an injured goat.
Maybe
My Bambi هيدا is being triggered.
She's getting like... Oh my god, that's so fucking cute. No fucking way, man. This is beyond cute. We're gonna end it there. We're gonna end it here.
That was a good, positive thing.
Guys,
He made it out with his sheet.
first of all, you guys have been insanely crazy today with the generosity. I'm gonna read everyone's name who sent the super chat. Fartwain, El Karkari. Sorry, El Karaki. So Fartwain, El Karaki, Dizzle McFizzle again, Jim D. Duker, Sunflower Dragon, Jim D. Dukers with 5 gifted memberships, Lemon Mint Cat, Kozen Official, Haley D, Dizzle McFizzle with another 5 gifted memberships, Sarah Enchanted, Artful Decadence with 5 gifted, Haley D with a gifted, Hey Ha Ho with a dono, Spooky Boy for becoming a member, T Talk with Shah gifting 5 memberships, TE51833 with a super chat, DG. Also gifting 5 memberships. Harley gifting another membership. Haley with another super chat. Lee Levin. Oh, I missed this one. I missed 2 super chats. Yves Gibran 7274 with a $2 dono saying risk on clean water around the GCC. And Lee Levin sending a $2 dono saying sending you love and wishes for your safety. Lee Levin, thank you so much. I'm sorry I read this late. I'm sorry I missed it. We love you. I hope you're watching now and you get to hear this. Lee, appreciate you so much. Yves Gibran, thank you so much. We love you. TE also sent in a super chat. Thank you. Cedar Down Under, 20 gifted subs. Poppy Banger became a member. Lissy Kitty became a member. DG sent a 10 euro. Sent the super chat. Sunflower Dragon, another super chat. Dizzle McFizzle, super chat. Sunflower Dragon, another super chat. Baroness Unicorn. TE. Bell Harry. Lemon Mint Cat. The Korean name. Haley D. Andrea Joan with gifted, Marina Nimis, Loaf Boats with gifted, Andrea Joan with gifted, Mithy Eve with a gifted, Polish Brisser with a super chat, Chris with a super chat, Harley with a super chat, Chris with a super chat, Haley D with a super chat, Cult of Christensen, super chat, Polish Brisser, super chat, Darth Raven, super chat, Haley D with a gifted, Irene the Dream with a super chat, Haley D with a gifted, Robin Kep with the super chat, Jim D. Dukers with a gifted, Jim D. Dukers with a super chat, Sashi with a gifted, and Booze and Rich with a super chat. All of you, every single one of you, thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. To everybody who subscribed to it, to everybody who supported us, we love you. We appreciate you. I'm going to try to be live tomorrow. I'm going to try to do a members live stream tomorrow for all you new crazy members, give you guys some insight into what's happening here. Stay tuned for news about the fundraiser and the subathon. We're going to come together, folks. We're going to try to do some good. Demi, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your patience and for your wisdom and for your beautiful presence. We love you all. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight and for supporting Lebanon and for helping us out. We love you. We appreciate you. And as always, to know.